Unmute this, unmute that. Alright, here we go. Horde of the Dragon Queen, episode 3. Most of us are back. Some people went to go get a drink. Oh.
Or maybe not.
Maybe not. Sounds like he's back just in time.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Hey, Surya.
Alright. Guys, we are returning to the town of Green, is currently under siege by a dragon. A reminder of where the party is at and what you guys have accomplished thus far. Let's pull you over to the greenest map.
It'll probably help if I was on roll 20.
Do you want to be on roll 20? Yep.
Let's all get on roll 20. How about that?
All right,
I have to
so
restart my browser.
greenest, you guys made it into the keep. You found the secret tunnel that leads southeast out of the keep to the riverbank, which you can use to smuggle people in and out. The front, as far as we know, last we checked, was still barricaded, so lots and lots of baddies out there. Not a safe way into the keep or out of the keep as of current. Your last mission was to go out and save some townsfolk at the sanctuary to the southeast, which you did. I think you guys saved 16, 18, 20 some townsfolk, so you were able to get them and escape with them in tow. And we ended our session right as you guys were heading back west along the riverbank here to the keep. So that is where we're going to start. Before we jump into game, are there any other questions or caretakings or anything else that we need to remind everybody and get caught up on?
Yeah, I've got, wait.
There you go.
Everyone wait.
The game shall start.
There you go.
You interrupted my speech.
Good luck, Nate. Good luck, Nate.
Oh boy, I'm gonna need it, I'm sure. All right. So we are coming back to the. We're here along the banks. Yeah, you guys managed to save quite a few people.
Yeah, quite a bit. We need to get their asses back. Holy shit.
There is a patrol coming back and forth, so we gotta hurry. Gotta move fast.
It's good that you're mindful of that because, and I believe that we're definitely in need of a little dramatic music here while I get this going.
No!
There we go.
I don't get to hear the music. Why can't I hear the music?
Because he's putting it on the stream.
Yeah, it's on the stream. Okay.
There is a music thing on
But that doesn't fucking work.
roll 20.
We should release a
Hear the
second.
stream music.
Let's go. We gotta go. Come on.
As you guys approach the keep, you hear an ear-splitting roar break through the night, and a huge adult blue dragon swoops down out of the darkness, and opens its ferocious maw, breathing a huge, giant pillar of icy, right? Blue? Yes?
Yeah.
Yeah, makes sense.
Blues are lightning.
Yeah.
Lightning, a huge column of lightning breath down upon the innocent townsfolk. It splits through the night in a vertical line here, about 5 feet wide. Unfortunately, reeling right through these poor townsfolk, which, you know, we'll roll their 3d20s, but I'm not hopeful for them because 212 and 17 isn't gonna save. They take. Let me just make sure that I get the number here. Is that 12d10? Yeah, I think it is. Slash roll 12d10 lightning damage. They take 59 damage apiece.
I was about to cutting words, but I think I'll abstain.
Needless to say, these poor townsfolk are obliterated. They just disappear into vapor as the dragon swoops overhead and continues off into the night.
Come on, people, move in. Let's go.
The other townsfolk, upon seeing this, are very eager to get out of here, and immediately begin.
Wait. How many townsfolk were hit by this?
3 of them.
Just 3? Okay, I was about to be highly upset.
You're not upset that 3 people died?
3, I thought all of them were about to die, and I was like, okay, game on, DM.
You're paladin, but you're remorse.
I try to corral the people towards the gate.
All right, they start running single file. Oh, well, that guy really ran.
Jesus! They got scared
through the tunnel.
Concussion wave.
So I keep an eye out also for the patrol coming back.
Perfect. So they continue to file through, up into the keep here one by one. Anybody gonna jostle their way through the crowd? Anyone else? Are you guys all kind of standing in the back?
I'm impressed by their movement speed. I'm very impressed by them. I have fucking wings and I can't move that fast.
I try to call out to people to make them snap out of it.
Get
they're
the fuck out of here.
days.
Pork chop sandwiches. Get the fuck out of here. Get out.
There you go. That was a slow one.
Perfect. Oh, that one went through walls.
This
Bit
one's
slower,
a-
but
Phiasko. Wow.
indirect path on that one.
That one took another path.
Wait a minute. Who is that?
The tiefling priest that you guys saved from the sanctuary was waiting for all the townsfolk ahead of them to go through. So it looks like maybe this, despite the reputation the tieflings have, maybe not the worst of
Wait a
tieflings.
minute. I'm really sorry for calling you a girl earlier.
That's all right. We have other things to worry about right now.
You just
Let's
stop
finally
it.
get in the
I
queue.
just wanted to get that out of the way. Get your ass in there before.
Clara, let's go.
Come on, guys, let's go
And we
in.
get moving.
Are we all going in? We're going in. Let's go.
We gotta
I'm
move.
gonna stand here. Get your go.
Did you
go,
just
go,
see that giant blue fucking dragon? Of course we're going in.
Go.
All right. So everybody sprints back into the keep.
To this darkness.
There's
Into the
people missing.
darkness. Yeah, you'll need to shift a little to the right. I realize that darkness has fallen.
Oh.
It's pretty much 12 in my notes. I think I say 12:30 here. So it's midnight. It's getting to be the darkest part of the night. And outside the keep, no fires have been lit. Especially from your vantage point inside the tower, you're not able to see anything that's going on out there. Everybody is visibly shaken for the dragon having just reeled overhead. They were able to hear its kind of lightning T-Rex from Jurassic Park ear-splitting roar that came through here. So everybody is pretty shook up, and visibly frightened, almost as if there's a frightening presence that the dragon is putting out. And inside the keep, you see Governor Tarba Nighthill, kind of frantically pacing around this center table. He is glad to see that people are coming through, but he's got other things to worry about, as it appears that things are still not going so great for the town of Greenest. He notices you guys come back up the stairs, though, and it looks like Clara has entered into the room. He looks over and cheers to you and says, "Adventurers, I am so very happy to see you back in one piece. Tell me, did you all make it here all right?"
Barely.
There's that swarthy fellow. Hello, your name, I don't believe I caught it.
Azrael, come inside.
Is it me? Are you talking to me?
Yes, of course, you, the bald one.
I'm Munsters, the monk.
Ah.
Obviously.
Well, I'm happy to see you back. We just had quite the fright. The dragon that's been besieging us swooped right overhead.
Yeah, we just had an
Why didn't you
encounter with
tell
the
us about this dragon before now?
Well, I personally hadn't seen it. I had heard that the cult of the dragon was here, and that perhaps that they had brought a dragon, but, dragons aren't exactly something you see every day. I can't say I've
Speaking of
ever
cult of the
seen.
dragon.
Yes.
Wait a minute.
Speaking of cult of the dragon, what do you know about this cult?
Well,
I'm wondering why a dragon is not something we see every day. And when you've seen it before, you didn't mention it to us at all.
well, no, I hadn't seen it before. Now I thought it was just a load of poppycock.
You just said that the dragon that was harassing your keep.
Well, yes, but a minute ago, my lad. Why do you think we're all in here? It just swooped through the courtyard.
I think he's talking about right now.
Escobar,
Alright,
Escobar.
Gentlemen,
Go
calm
ch-
down,
He
calm down.
seems like a trustworthy fellow.
Let's
Aye,
get
Taraba.
our sense back.
Escobar, go check on the men on the walls. Make sure everyone is all right. I'd rather not, Governor, but as you command. And Escobar goes out into the courtyard to see what's going on.
Oh god, no, not
I think he should be
So-
Escobar.
So I turned back to
I think Escobar is actually right. But
Let's get back to the subject at hand here.
Escobar.
It would be Escobar.
Let's get back to the subject at hand here. Governor Nighthill, what do you know about this cult?
Why is that? Why am I house?
well, as you recall, you left one of their prisoners with us here. We tried to interrogate him. We weren't able to get much. Some poppycock about this raid and them collecting treasure for some nefarious means. He wouldn't mention specifically what, but it appears that they're here for nothing but murder and loot.
So I turn to Bathin and I tell him, you might want to take care of that a little bit. See if you can get something out of him. And then
All right. I'm gonna approach Mr. Nighthill.
Mr.
Yes.
Tarbar Nighthill, yes.
When I see Chance move in, I'm just gonna, move away. Move away, but just, lean on the wall and just take a look and see where it goes.
So when I see monsters hang back, I hang back a little bit, and I get my bagpipes out. I go on the other wall, hang back in the wall, start playing the bagpipes.
Now, Governor Tarbon Nighthill.
Nothing like some soothing bagpipe music to set the scene while Bathin's trying to talk to somebody.
It's very calm.
We'll say that you somehow mastered the art of quietly playing the bagpipes, like you've
It's
mastered the
very- yeah.
pianissimo bagpipes.
Yeah, that's the low back.
Truly an artist's form.
Here, I have an idea.
So, Governor Nighthill, how is it you received such little information from this cultist, and I have more information than that from a lower-ranking grunt that I slaughtered earlier?
More information? Well, I would gladly hear what you've learned, but I put the man to irons. What more do you expect?
You didn't torture him?
Well,
Remove a few fingers?
my good sir, what do you believe "put the man to irons" means? That's a common phrase for torturing somebody.
Apparently, you tortured him with pillows and feathers.
Psst, by the way,
Well, he means nothing to me. If you wish to interrogate him yourself, he's in the northern part of the keep. We've kept him locked up in the armory.
Why is it that you were all in this keep at the beginning of this raid to begin with?
Because they got raided.
It seems at the beginning of the raid, though. How
they
did
were
you get? How did you know what was going on, and were able to gather people quickly enough to fortify this area? What's so special about this keep?
Well, it's the only fortified position in town. I mean, you'd be a fool to try and hold up anywhere else.
Yet you left the priests and the villagers at
I
the
mean-
hall? What kind of governor doesn't protect his people?
I sent an envoy.
An envoy. Not an armed militia?
My good sir, this is but a humble farming town. An armed militia and an envoy. Well, to us, they're about the same thing.
If they had an armed militia, they wouldn't really need us, would they?
Too true, my good, wizard?
Wizard?
Perhaps?
what is on your walls right now?
Well, these are the finest of tapestries of the rolling green fields of the green fields. Of course.
And armed.
Of
And they're
course.
armed.
They're armed? I'm sorry, you've confused me, good sir.
They are armed.
Oh,
Are they not?
sorry,
On the-
I thought you were talking about the keep's walls. Oh, you mean the outer walls, not the decorations here inside of the
No.
keep. That makes
No,
much
what
more
about-
sense. I probably should have inferred that from the conversation and the fact that we're currently being raided. I thought that maybe you'd taken up a sudden interest in my artwork collection. Yes, well,
Although it is very nice. From Green Hill, you say?
the green fields,
No
yes.
time for your
Green
art.
Fields, I'm sorry.
No time for your art.
We rallied what troops we could. We have some strong backs here in Greenest, and we did have some weaponry, but not enough, unfortunately.
You know what?
So
We
when
rallied
I-
as many civilians
when
as
I-
we could,
when
and
I
this
noticed-
dragon came, and we could have known about it sooner, and I'm not happy about it.
So when I notice everyone's getting angry at Night Hill, I just want to cast Detect Intentions or something. Is that a spell or is that just something I can do? Because I
I
want this
think
to end.
there's
I trust
probably
this-
a spell Detect Intentions. I'm gonna cast it. If it exists, I'm gonna use it.
I just want this to end. I want to trust the man. He seems trustworthy. We're just grilling him.
I counted no more than 10 armed guards on the walls on the way in. We fought more cultists than that at the church itself. There are more throughout the entire city.
I put my
True.
bagpipes away.
I don't want to lose any civilians. If I could have known better, I would have known better.
I think Mr. Nightheel here might be on our side. We don't need to keep questioning him about these things. Should we try to...
I'll take my anger over here.
I'm gonna go stew over here.
He's gonna go sulk in the corner.
Not happy.
So,
All right. And as
There's
the party is discussing with Governor Nighthill, they hear a loud clatter in the courtyard. As through the doors runs Escobar, not Escobar, Escobar, the Red,
Escobar.
yelling, "To arms! To arms! They've breached the keep!"
I'll run
Who's
up
breached the keep? What's going on?
Cultists have broken through the sally port.
So I
Come!
look outside.
You must
I
come
just peek through
quickly!
the door. I peek through the door, see what's going on. Well, he's opening the door, so I'm just walking out.
You see that there were guards that were already over here. They totally were already over here.
All of them.
But they're posted up outside of this sturdy wooden door that has been slammed shut, and they're carefully watching it with their pikes lowered towards the door.
I use prestidigitation.
Prestidigitation saved the
Bard,
day.
shut your mouth.
Alright, let's move on.
right.
So let's make room.
Make way, says Governor Tarba Nighthill as he tries to get his way outside.
Elbow his way through the door.
He's trying. Claire is kind of... Escobar, what is the meaning of this? What's going on? Well, Governor, it appears that the sally port has been damaged. They're sneaking into the ready room. We've got the oh, look at me! I'm so nervous. I'm stuttering. We've got the door barred, but they're in the keep, sir.
Listen, we got this. You calm down.
Well, yes.
Escobar, what can you do? Escobar.
Well, we've held them at the door. There's only one way into the ready room, and it's through that door, right over there, he says as he points.
They haven't made it anywhere else. Where are your troops on the wall?
Can do your men on the walls have crossbows or bows?
They have bows, yes.
Tell a couple of them to turn around to help us. And I start walking towards the door.
We can draw them out, and your men can start shooting them.
Oh, you lad!
What's,
Go for it, Chance.
what's in that room besides cultists?
What's
What's being held in there?
There shouldn't
It's
be
a
anything
sally
in there.
port.
It's just a ready room.
So when he says that, I think
Anything flammable?
I cast fairy fire.
Wait, gentlemen. Hey, we need to make sure they don't break through that wall into wherever.
Yeah, that's why I'm trying to make sure. Like, there's nothing flammable, explosive.
Somebody needs to go make sure that nothing happens into that room
So I cast
just east of them.
Okay.
Do we have anything?
I hear them
to barricade
discussing.
the wall?
The rest of us can
And I
draw them
cast-
out into the courtyard.
I'll cast fairy fire inside the room over there. Do I have to see?
I feel like you can.
You
I
have
feel
to
like
have
you
line
have
of
to have
sight.
line of sight. Yeah.
Yeah, line of sight.
You can get it.
It's barred, so you can't see.
I
any.
see. Yeah, I see. Brown. There's doors there.
Yeah.
One person go into that room to ensure that those civilians are safe. The rest of us, let's draw them out of that room.
I'm gonna go get those villagers.
Where's Clara
Yeah.
at? Clara, go do some.
Go
big
light
stuff
some
into
shit on
that
fire.
That,
Okay.
So I'll just get close to the door and get ready to cast it when they open the door. So when I get a good look of what's inside without us having to worry.
So as you come up on the guardsmen that are standing there, you see that the one here on the right is but a 14-year-old boy, just kind of shaking at the knees, leveling his pike at this door.
I push him aside and I tell him, go inside the room. Go
What
hide in
room?
the corner. Go inside one of the other rooms. Go hide with the others. We'll take care of this.
Oh, gladly. And he runs off into
And
the.
then I walk up,
bunkhouse.
take his spot.
That poor
And I
lad's self-confidence.
wink at Monksters because I know.
Yeah,
that's
way
what
to
he wants
really
me do.
instill faith in the local townsfolk.
townsfolk.
I look at Monk and I give him a wink because I know that's what he would want me to do.
I look at him and I just like whisper him. We could have used him to save the other villagers.
He was 14 years old.
But I know, but I mean, he could be useful.
We know so much about
Put
him.
him in danger.
He's
That's a
a
meat
fucking.
shield.
He's a minor.
How old is the other?
He
is the
can't
other
even drink
fire?
yet.
It doesn't matter. He can lift stuff.
Well,
How old is this other one looking?
No, well,
Yeah,
in this day and age, he would be able to drink.
you don't know. He cannot drink.
you're
He
a
can't even lift my sword.
you're a half
Sit in
elf,
the
right?
room.
Me?
Yeah. You with your many years of half elfin experience, because you are an aged
I'm
half
the
elf,
half-elf.
of course.
He's the higher.
I'm the AFL.
I thought Bjorn was also a half elf.
I'm the high up. Sorry.
High elf.
High elf.
That's my fault.
Yeah.
That's my fault.
He's a double high elf.
You know, it's hard for you to tell, really. High elves, you know, what do standard human lifespans mean to them? That other one was clearly young. This one is also young, but
Not
to a high elf, you know, hard
Does he
for
look,
you.
They're all
does he look
children to
older in
you.
the other? Does he look older in the other one?
He does look older than the other one.
Okay, good. I'll just let that one be then.
So
So,
cute and stuff.
I get in this spot and I just wait for the door to open or us to open the door to cast Fairy Fire.
Tell me more about the tapestries
So-
that are on the walls.
Is the door barred right now?
The door is currently closed. It doesn't look like there's a barrier on the outside of the door to keep anything inside the ready room. It looks like maybe the barred door would be on the other side.
Do we
Are
hear
they
anything?
trying to-
Also, we can
the
see
barred
inside
door
the
be
room
on
right
the
now.
Okay.
Is
I mean,
that
if you're in a
normal?
keep and somebody storms the center of the keep, you want to retreat to the inner rooms and bar them off, right? That seems reasonable.
Well, you said it's a sally
Yeah.
port, right?
Yeah. On the other side.
That's for.
The sally
What does
port
that
is
mean?
about here. So a sally port's like a small door, like you'd use
It's
to.
a small entrance for attacking like people who are besieging the keep.
Yeah.
Like if they
Oh,
have
so you can
battering
walk
rams.
out and flank him?
You remember?
Yeah.
You remember
Oh, so
the?
sally.
You remember
Who the
Helm's
hell
Deep?
built-
You remember Helm's Deep?
Yes, I do.
The sally
I do,
port was that
yes.
little thing on the side that the dwarf had to get thrown from.
Good. Good.
Who the
like
hell
it.
builds those things?
When I,
People,
Word.
well,
close
you
my
can't
eyes
just
and
let
I
them hit
remember.
the
Mate,
door with a
good
battering
work,
ram.
buddy.
So yeah, let's do something.
All right, let's do something. What are you guys gonna do? The door isn't opening.
I
We should
Uh,
So,
save the people in the.
That door's not opening.
That door is closed.
Is there?
Is it not opening?
Look, why are you running back and forth?
I mean, it's no one's tried to open it yet.
I'm antsy.
I
So
want to
there's
keep
no,
that
like-
door open.
There's
All
no
right.
like something from the other side or anything. Wait,
Nope.
let me get up to the
DM,
door
do I need to
first.
freaking break my foot on this
Wait,
door
hold
again?
on.
Or can I just
Strength
kick
check
that door?
it. Nope.
when
He's called for the strength check. He says he's breaking it down. He's breaking it down. Let's roll it.
okay,
I
okay.
want to
Roll.
draw those
Let's get
people
these people
this
to
way.
safety.
This man doesn't have a level
Before-
head. This man has nothing but positive actions and
I want
inspiration.
these guys to come this way
there you go.
before they go this way.
Get,
There's
what,
no-
Clara,
We can't see it from that way, but
Clara, get behind me and get ready,
We
please.
should
Yeah.
save these people first. Get them out.
Monsters, take
And
your
then fight
tanky
in the
ass
courtyard.
in
Well,
there.
there's a wall right there.
Kick that goddamn
but it-
door down.
I don't
Clara,
think
They
we
These
can
are
got
all-
through a
there's no,
talisman, they could
there's
close
no
Clara
the
and
door.
Chance, get behind me and get ready. Monsters, bring in here. Make sure these civilians are safe and take them where they need to go.
As soon
I'm
as
breaking this door down and let's draw them out.
as soon as he kicks the door,
I want them
cast
to be
Fire.
in an
Sounds
enclosed
like a-
area, not out in the open.
Well,
Can
if
I-
they all run out in one movement, then we need to talk to our DM
Yeah.
about his tactics.
Can I cast Fire Fire on the door kick, or do I have to wait for my turn?
We're gonna do the door kick first. We gotta see if he's gonna actually be able to break it down.
Yeah.
We're gonna do a strength check.
Strength check
You
it.
want me to boost it?
Where's
You
my
want me
dice?
to boost it? I can give you a little boost.
Where's my
He's got
strength?
inspiration already.
Okay.
1d20.
I mean, if he wants to use it.
Do I need-
Double inspiration.
No such thing.
13.
13. And were you trying to kick this down or shoulder it down?
I'm just kicking the door in and getting their attention.
You give the door a hefty kick, but it's sturdy. It's made of well hewn wood, and it is barred from the other side. You determine from your kick because the door doesn't give.
That is the strongest fucking door ever.
It has a
You're
bar
not-
on the other side.
Yeah.
I can understand a bar, but Jesus tits.
Use
Jesus.
your
you
shoulder.
did roll a
Do you know how
13.
strong wood is?
I mean,
Apparently
You
stronger than Azrael Sky because your kick does not break down the door. But you do hear from the other side a call. Who is it?
Housekeeping.
Quick, somebody do their best cultist impersonation.
We don't want anything. Go away. You hear from the other side of the door.
Come out!
We'd rather stay in here, thanks.
So
I don't want you
is
in
there a
I
hole
want
in
you
the door?
out here where I'm standing.
Is there a window in the door, or is it just solid wood?
Solid wood.
So while they're discussing this, I'm gonna go in and talk to these people, like try to get them out of there.
Monk, you need to get those people safe.
Sure thing.
What-
Edgin Falcon Moon, the tiefling priest of something that you guys met, the priest of Shantae. That does not sound like a D&D god's name, but all right.
Ashanti?
It is. The
Okay,
Forgotten Realms
alright.
god of the earth and farming.
Jesus,
There you
Clara.
go, Shantae.
Damn it, Clara.
Jesus.
Clara, just get ready for the fight.
She rolled
I
really
am ready.
well
I'm right
on
beside
her
the door.
history
Look,
check.
you know anything about breaching tactics? One person opens the door, the other person throws in the flashbang.
Also,
I'm
the
trying to-
person that opens the door usually actually opens it instead of just kicking it and not actually
Yeah.
opening it. I just want to put
It's
that out
hard.
there.
Shh, DM, you're barred. It's barred.
DM, you're bard.
Monksters, you step into the sanctuary here, and you see Edgin Falcon Moon leading the locals in a prayer to their god. Everybody seems to be oblivious of the action that's coming
So-
from the ready room to the west, but you do see that there are no doors in or out of this room other than the one that you entered.
So when I see Azrael, I'll let Mike
Alright.
this thing.
Well, so the round part on the keep would be tougher. Like would be considered like the inner keep.
Yes, that would be the inner keep, despite kind of being exposed to the outer wall. Yeah, that's probably the most fortified position in the keep.
All right. So, okay, yeah, I'm gonna. Well, they're praying, right? They're praying right now.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna go to Aiden, like whispering and like I'm not gonna scare him. I don't want to scare him. I
Oh,
just wanted
good.
to tell him like
Good tactic.
I
you
just want to
you
talk.
gotta move right now. There's something coming in this room. We gotta move right now. Get your people ready. We're gonna go through the courtyards and into the keep.
Persuasion check for me with advantage.
All right, so that would be.
While he's doing that, what's going on the outside?
So I look at Azrael like feeling his kick, and I chuckle a bit. I walk up to him, I tap him on the shoulder, and I tell him, "You know what? Let me sing you a little song, my friend, and I'll give you the strength of the bull." And then I take my bagpipes out, and I cast enhance ability. I cast enhance ability on Azrael, and I give him bull strength. The target has advantage on strength check, and his or her carrying capacity is doubled, which doesn't matter.
What?
Just in case you
Wait a
need to
minute,
pick
it
up some
doesn't matter.
cultists and throw them.
Let the DM say it doesn't matter. Does it
Well,
matter?
we
Can I
haven't-
kick it again and like break through this bar?
Well,
Okay,
yeah, you can try and break it down again now that you've got the bull's strength. He was saying the carrying capacity doesn't matter.
yeah.
But what if he decides he's got to
the
pick up,
doorway.
like, 3 cultists and throw them around?
Pick up the door.
Yeah.
I don't know when this goes. You want me to hit this with my head?
Don't tell him
Do
it
I have
doesn't matter.
arms Now, what do I
Wait,
do with this
how-
bard?
Well, you can kick harder now. You got the bull strength. You kick like a
You
girl
have
the first
advantage
kick.
on any strength checks that
Yeah,
you
you get double the rolls. Well,
And you take the higher, yeah.
advantage.
Yeah.
Monk, you're edging
Oh,
natural 20. That door is going to be gone.
Kick down the cultist with
Do I need to roll
Wait.
again, or is that door fucking gone?
I mean, you can roll again if you want. If you double crit, then
So,
Oh,
like I was
double
saying
crit.
about breaching tactics earlier, can I
Oh,
ready an
God.
action to burning hands into the room as soon as the door goes down?
okay, this
Is
is going to
my-
be quite the experience here. Okay, Monksters,
Is my fairy fire also casting on the door open?
that's a lot of stuff to go flying in all at once at the start of combat.
I-
Hey, like I
told
said,
you,
breaching
DM.
tactics.
I told you, DM. Does it need to happen though?
Your convincing words have moved everybody into the keep there,
Oh, they worked.
Monksters.
Yay.
They dashed across the courtyard, so they used all of their movement in this first round because we are going to roll for initiative.
Perfect. What about my little song, Ezreal? You don't like my little music?
No, I loved your music. I didn't say I didn't like your music. I loved your music.
Where's my?
Never did I say.
11 plus 15.
Ooh, 21.
Mine's just like blah.
Ooh!
19. You know what? I have 0 initiative, but I'm always going like in the top 2, 3, top 3.
Last game, you were always too far to fight. Remember? You didn't
That
get a
was too
single
far.
hit in because
But
you were
like
too
initiative
far.
was like 5. Like,
You were running and dashing, Clara's
Right
killing
now-
everyone.
I'm in their mouth. And they don't even know it.
They don't even know.
They don't even know.
So
Sure.
what happens with the precast spells?
They're about to know.
I don't mind if mine doesn't cast because I gave Aaron the boost, by the way. If you want to take that one. away.
Let's play that. Did you guys update your own initiative rolls by any chance?
I'm looking for mine, but I can't see my character on there.
Yeah, we're not on the turn order.
Oh, really? Okay, that's
Yeah.
some weird thing with when I move your tokens around, it doesn't appear to add them. So
If you had double crit, Aaron, I think you would have jumped and double kicked it with both your feet and landed back on your feet after.
A cruel DM would have made him roll acrobatics to land it.
Oh, well,
Hey,
you know
hey,
what?
listen, veteran.
Let me tell you
Yeah.
something.
Chance,
Okay,
you did not roll a 21,111. I just want to counter that and say that probably isn't right.
My one got stuck. I was like, what's going on?
12 for Clara. Monksters rolled an 11. Bjorn, what'd you have?
15.
15.
Yep. Hey, I said. There we go.
And Azrael, what'd you roll?
19.
19.
Or no, 19.
Yep. All right. Okay, so we're gonna begin with the door. The door comes crashing into the nearest cultist member here. You completely have blown off the barring, and the door comes thundering through the room, actually dealing some damage to the cultist as it strikes him. He's gonna take four bludgeoning damage from the door. But that's not all, because as the door is flying in, the splinter of wood has formed this lovely little like sawdust gas cloud that's been kicked up from Azrael Sky's kick, and the fumes and the debris of the wood are actually going to ignite as the Burning Hands comes through. So Burning Hands, if I remember correct, is a dexterity saving throw for a 15-foot cone.
15, yeah, so that should be all of them.
Clara, no!
So now they're getting hit by burning sawdust and resin too? Ouch.
Oh my god!
Well,
Oh my god!
So
Oh, that's the defense check.
yeah.
Okay.
So
Wow.
I thought that was him rolling for damage. Jesus Christ!
I've got a save. No, sorry, a fail. Succeed. What's the DC on that? 16? 14? 15?
14. Yeah.
14. Okay. Yeah. So this one
It's for you, Clara.
this one fails here in the back.
You got 2 succeeds.
This one fails. This one fails, and I must have rolled one too many dice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, that's right. Fail. Succeed. Fail. Okay. Yeah. Gotcha. All right. I got it. And the damage, please.
13?
Oh wow, that's pretty good. Even though
Yeah,
you got a run, you
there's a
got 2
1 there.
6s.
And you can add an extra. D4
20.
to that. Just because I'd give you a D6, but it'd be too much if that was a 6. Okay.
That means it's okay.
14.
13.
So we killed goblins instantly.
Yeah, the kobolds have
Kobolds, sorry, kobolds.
they're nothing to be worried about.
They always die before the fight starts too.
That guy took the
instantly burned.
brute
Sorry.
force there. And then let's see, they take half of that, so that'd be 7 damage for these other
I'm just
guys.
glad I took no damage on that kick. Last time I took 3 and I was pissed.
You splintered that so hard, there was stuff to burn inside, like sawdust. That
Shit,
was
somebody got poked in the eye.
You got these people really good.
All right, Chance, you're up. It is your turn in the initiative order.
All right, so as the wake of the explosion that just happened to these poor people, things in here, I'm going to actually zip in. Oh, what am I doing? Quick.
You might.
All right, I'm gonna zip in, and I'm going to run up, grab this. Fuck.
Grab.
God, no. I was gonna say you're not trying to tame another ambush drake, are you?
I feed the ambush drake some fish.
No, I'm gonna run up and grab this cultist right here by the throat and stab him with my dagger.
Oh man,
Jesus
so
Christ.
graphic.
I'm a very aggressive warlock tonight. You're going down.
All right, charging into the room full of smoldering enemies, grabbing the cultist by the throat and stabbing him.
He shoulders Azrael on the way.
Whoa. I'll remember that, Locke.
Yep. But can I get a roll for that? The stabbing, that is. I'll let you move through Ezreal without problems. Also, Ezreal, you have inspiration, just so you know. A 6. You were so caught up in grabbing him by the throat, you forgot that you had recently moved your dagger from one side of your belt to the other. So you reach down to grab it, and it's not there.
He goes, "I'm gonna be so badass."
Like, this should be awesome.
Yeah, so
Shit,
you
where's
end
my
up
dagger?
clutching the robes of the cultist there, but not actually striking him with anything.
Oh
Fuck.
God, they're all next to you, and they're gonna attack next.
Oh, it's fine. It's fine. Shit.
Any bonus
Ezreal, get
actions
your
or
ass-
anything?
You're gonna
Um,
remember bumping into me, Locke.
Fuck. No bonus action.
Okay.
Holy fuck, E3 has one.
Can I, during these 6 seconds, can I just scream to Monk that's the fight's starting? Or did he hear the door just
Oh,
the
I
door?
heard
I mean,
the
I'm
door.
sure he heard the
Oh
door.
my god.
I'd hope he heard the door.
I almost saw the door pass.
I felt the ground shake.
Yeah, Ezreal, you're up.
He goes, "Oh my God, is there a cannon in here?"
I had to ult to something, you know? I was so shaken.
Dynamite on the door.
Master Ezreal.
All right.
Also,
I'm still looking at my shoulder.
I just want to let you know you have the lightning bolts of inspiration there if you ever need to use it. And anybody else that has inspiration can take that same symbol just to drag it. I forget. I think
I need to pause
You
and
can
say
just
The Last of Us Part 2 looks fucking amazing. But anyway,
Shoot, are you E3?
shush.
Get out of E3. We're playing D&D.
But fucking, I'm a geek, all right? I'm doing all, and I have ADHD. So, anywho, I'm still looking at my and
Shoulder.
I'm looking at my lock and saying, what the shit?
What in the
But then I move in front. Yeah, he bumped into me. I move in front of this guy right
To
here.
be fair,
What's his name?
I said it, and Chance maybe not have won.
would you like to ask him his name, or do you want to strike him down with your weapon? I just want to clarify, make sure that
No,
Okay.
no,
Did you
I
just sneeze on
don't.
him?
No, not right now. I'm still upset because of Warlock bumped against me. Anywho, so I move in front of this guy right here. I'm just gonna do a swing.
swing away.
Swing a swing.
Swing, a swing, 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 swing. Great sword.
Give me that roll.
2d6 plus 3.
Steal Ezreal.
Hopefully,
Hey,
you
come
didn't misplace your sword like I did my dagger.
Everybody moved their weapons over to the other side of their body during the.
Oh my
during-
God.
Yeah, everybody seemed. No, yeah.
Well, you gotta roll the
D20
20
first.
Oh, the d20 first.
Do these count? Is this the damage?
Yeah, that'll be the damage, depending on.
Ooh.
Yeah.
It won't be the damage,
Yeah.
apparently.
Looks
that
like
will
you
not be
lost
the
your
damage.
sword, too.
What's going on tonight?
He hits and misses. He's swinging a miss.
Bonus actions or anything like that, there, Ezreal.
Wait, doesn't he have his inspiration to reroll it?
So
You
he
have to
has
declare
to.
that before they.
So,
Oh.
I
can
mean,
see it?
technically,
Can
I
see it?
haven't told you that a 2 is gonna miss.
Well, for bardic inspiration or for
Actual inspiration.
player character inspiration? Yeah, you have to declare that before you roll the dice.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Bardic inspiration's the one that before I tell you if it hits or misses, you can
Yeah.
use it.
Because it actually changes the number instead of just giving
Wait,
you advantage.
what's the one where I vicious something? The one where
Vicious
I
mockery?
Cutting
Vicious
words, maybe. Vicious
cutting word.
mockery?
No, the one that uses bardic inspiration charge.
Oh, cutting words, yeah. From
I'm looking for it on my thing. I can't find it. What does it
Somebody's
do?
a hit. Hold on.
When can I use
Um,
it?
I
I mean,
hold on.
I don't know.
You can
I
check
think
the
it's
info
a
tab, too.
reaction. It might be no, but anyway, it reduces the roll of a target by.
So is
the
it my
bardic
proficient?
inspiration
Got it. I got it.
My
I
to
got it.
hit, like it's my initiative. Wait a minute.
Yeah,
I
so
have to
your
remind
your
myself.
chance to hit would be your
1d20.
1d20 plus your proficiency if you're using a weapon that you're proficient with.
Oh shit! Never mind.
Yeah, so, which can I see inside
God
the
damn
room
it,
right now?
Why am I
And
screwing this up?
That's
Hold
it,
on.
right? There's nothing else that you add on the attack roll?
What? I want to
Wait,
add
what?
something to the turn though.
On your
these, I can see these two, right?
Nah, I'm glad you're asking questions right now because I'm upset that I'm asking a question right
Yeah,
now.
you
but
can.
that-
I was
so
asking
1d20
Bronson.
plus hit is what is that?
Yeah.
The fuck?
What's going on?
7.
Is it a 7 or a 15? That's a
Yeah,
15,
sorry.
but it
You
looks like a 7.
Keep your
It says
inspiration. You don't
17.
get to reroll there. If you want to use
No,
your
I'm just-
inspiration,
I'm
you gotta
just
tell me
trying
beforehand.
to-
But yeah.
No, what's my inspiration?
If you tell me, you get to take advantage on one of your rolls or cancel out disadvantage. You got inspiration for playing your character as your character would play. E.g., not listening to the wizard as they tried to tell you something sensible, instead just trying to kick the door down.
You're killing me right now.
Okay, but that's your
Okay.
What
turn.
is my inspiration?
Can I see these two people?
Like,
right now
what do
from
I
where
can
I'm at?
do for my inspiration? Because
That'll give you advantage, or it will cancel disadvantage whenever you want to
So
use
let's
it.
say you want to
so
kick.
in
you wanna kick the
advantage,
door-
I get to roll again, right?
Yes.
You want to kick the door down.
So
If
that
you-
17 is my roll again.
No, but
No,
you gotta
you
tell me
have-
you have
beforehand.
to.
beforehand. So
That
Oh,
and
then why the
you
fuck am I
added-
still thinking about this? I didn't tell you beforehand, so null and void.
Yeah.
Bye. Like, what are we talking about this anymore? I didn't tell you.
Can I
beforehand.
see?
Let's
Can
go.
I see the Drake and the dude in robes here from where I'm at?
Yeah, through the door.
Which one? Which
So
one
I
looks
still
more
have
menacing?
inspiration.
Not necessarily the one that does most damage, but which one do I see that looks the most menacing?
I would assume the ambush Drake.
I
would
mean,
be
the
the
ambush
most
drake looks
menacing
pretty
looking
menacing.
thing.
We're gonna see how menacing the ambush drake is because it is gonna snap out at our good friend Bathin.
When I see them get
Bring it.
destroyed, I just start swearing at the Drake, telling it that it sucks, that it needs to check itself before it wrecks itself, and that
Well, it's gonna hit me.
Well, it's gonna crit, so
I use
Bring
cutting
it.
words. I use cutting words on it.
It's a 20.
can't,
Roll
can't
16,
cancel out a crit.
regardless of the roll.
It's a nat 20. It's fine. It's a crit. So what's
It'll
he
only
hitting for?
do double damage. I believe you can use
mean,
cutting
that's
words
it,
to
just-
reduce the damage roll.
It's only.
That's
8
not
damage.
bad. It's only 8 damage.
I mean, it's just.
And reaction
Cutting
hellish
words,
rebuke.
cutting words.
Yeah, of course,
You
of
can use
course.
your action, subtract them.
Do you
So
have
do-
enough?
do
Do you
I-
have enough spell slots to use that?
Oh god,
Me?
yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I
I
just want to
have-
check then.
I have one spell slot and my long rest
Keep
one,
ability.
so I still have 2. So yeah.
All right. All right.
Bye.
Bjorn, you can use cutting words to reduce the damage roll of an enemy.
So I used it.
It's
otherwise-
21. I don't. That plus 3 is not meant to be there. It's
Okay. It's
Ow.
So I also reduced the damage with cutting words on the Drake.
how much did you reduce it by?
It's a D6 right now. It's a, I think. Wait.
It's either a D6 or a D4.
Yeah, it's my bardic is a D6, so
Cutting word.
Reduced by d6.
that's a 6.
It's the same dice as his bardic inspiration.
Gotcha.
It's
Okay.
a 6.
Oh, okay. Well, you take 2 damage then, Chance, instead of 8. So mark those 2 damage points. But your hellish rebuke, right back to the ambush drake, shuts it up real quick. It's looking a little less menacing now as it drops to the ground. Dead as
In pain.
a doornail.
Fitting doornail,
Mhm.
because that's the only thing that's left. Everything else burned away. Our party's just destroying people. So
Did you make the
fast.
Drake's dex saving throw for that?
What's that?
Did you make the Drake's dex saving throw
yeah.
for that?
Oh, sorry. Is there one for hellish rebuke? I thought it was
Yeah.
yeah.
Dexterity
yeah, sorry.
saving throw for half
Dex
damage.
saving throw.
a 2, so
Oh,
it fails.
Jesus.
Okay.
No, the dex save is a 14 for it. So.
I need to find some epic. I'm out of bust fucking drums of war. I'm about to get riled.
All right. Coming back around again to our good friend here, the acolyte. The acolyte, whose turn it is now, is going to use. What is the spell I'm looking for? Nope, not heal. That's a 6th level evocation.
Yes.
Boy, I had it here. Ah, here we go. Nope, that's the wrong stuff too. All right, well, the acolyte is gonna use something else.
His sword.
It's gonna use its sword because it doesn't currently know what spells it has prepared. Because oh no, here it is. Here we go. That's the one I was looking for. It's using Cure Wounds. So its hands start to kind of glow with this this holy light. Kind of surprising because it is a cultist. But hey, cultists can still use healing magic. And it's going to heal itself for 1d8 plus its spellcasting ability modifier. Roll 1d8 plus its modifier, which is 1. Oh, look at that! 3 health back, man. That's gotta feel great. What a good use of a turn, Acolyte. Really glad that you did that one. No movement for that guy. What a bust. Bjorno, buongiorno.
So I run in over here, and then I'll just. If I move there, I'm gonna take an opportunity attack from this guy, right?
Yes, you would.
Okay, so
How observant.
I'll stop there because people can go through me, right?
Uh,
making sure.
I mean,
That's
yeah,
what I'm
that's
gonna do in life. Is just I'm just gonna stop right there.
so that's what Clara was telling me. I'd actually never heard of that. I thought that moving through an ally required a dex check, but
Oh, no. You can move through allies for free, but you can't move through enemy spaces.
can you move through enemy spaces with a dexterity sort of tumble? I thought I remembered something in the player handbook about that.
That is
Slide
between your
a...
I thought that would be acrobatics,
Yeah.
like the slide or
let's
jump
see.
over.
I know that in previous editions there was a tumble skill that encompassed that.
You look
but-
that up, Bjorn. You tell me what you're doing.
Yeah, I'll look that up.
So I take my bagpipes out as usual, and I start screaming another set of insults at the good man over here that looks like one of
The one that
Sauron's
I'm
knights.
steadily holding.
Is there a particular reason why you charged into the fray to get your bagpipes out? I'm just curious. You know,
Because I wanted to see the
For the
man.
flash.
yeah.
For the
Okay.
flashiness.
All right. Sure.
'Cause I saw Bathin run away on the right, and I couldn't see him anymore. So I wanted to really get in there and see what was going on. And then when I saw him, and he looks, well, from the token, more menacing than the road dude. So I'm gonna start insulting him and giving him some vicious mockery.
Okay. All right.
He's got a-
Vicious.
I
mockery.
viciously insult his mother and his whole family tree, and I tell him that he looks like a nondescript movie villain.
Oh man, those are some
You
vicious
said that
mockeries.
you said that to our lock.
No, to this man here.
Okay.
And vicious mockery, I believe, has you roll, right? Not me.
You unleash a string of insults. Like, no, you roll. The target must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or take 1d4 of psychic damage and have disadvantage on next attack roll it makes. But I don't know what the and means. If the and means
19.
If the and means you also don't
Yes.
take the disadvantage or you still take it.
It must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or take 1d4 physic damage and have disadvantage. Yeah, so it resists. It does not.
No! Okay, well, that was my best.
You insult like a kindergartner.
Feeling a little bit deflated.
It kind of puffs up its chest and it says, "Thank you. I've always gone for that nondescript, bad-looking, movie villain. That's kind of my thing, my motif, if you will."
So when I hear him being happy about my insult, I just open my mouth a little bit, mouth agape, and then the bagpipe little tip drops off. And then I look at the ground, my deflation goes, and then I.
She said- When
That's
she
it.
said when she did the 4 war, that was
All right. Bonuses or anything like that? Bjorno?
Nope.
sound like a dude.
That's it.
All right. The cultist pulls out a wicked-looking cultist dagger and tries to slash out at our good friend Bathin. He rolls with a d20. He adds 3 to the modifier, but it's still just a 9. That's not going to hit through the armor of
Yeah,
Bathin.
Cloth. You can't slice cloth.
you can't. Pathetic dagger can't cut through my robe.
What a weak slice.
And Clara, we're back to you.
Clara,
Okay.
fill
Yeah.
that room up. Wait a minute, let me get out.
No, you're good. I cast Burning Hands in the room. Azrael, Bjorn, and Bathin.
Is that a
do not
goddamn
make saves
cantrip? I feel
against
like
it.
you cast that thing so many times.
It is a cantrip.
No, it's not a cantrip.
You sure?
What about
I
when
cast
the
it.
warlock? He does the fucking whatever the shit his spell
Elder
is all the
Blast?
time.
Yeah, that's because he's a warlock.
So
And then
okay.
Bjorn is
So
bonfires.
I have cast it once.
that's a country.
I'm not doubting your
Cast it
spell
once
slots.
at
I
second
just
level. Yeah, I've cast it once at second level and now 4 times at first level.
no
Which means
no
I'm
one
out of
succeeds in their save against that. Are you also using a sorcerer point to sculpt the spell to not burn your friends?
I'm not a sorcerer, I'm a wizard.
What about that
but,
19? He doesn't even succeed.
I
Oh,
haven't
you're
ever-
a Evocation Wizard or whatever that is.
Yeah, evocation. I'm using sculpt spells, so the 3 of them don't need to make their saves. They just instantly don't take damage, and 10 damage to.
Well,
The
I'm
room.
really glad that I went through the effort to heal that backline who now gets torched. Your continually burning hands yet again have cleared out the room. Just smoking piles of clothing remain where your enemies once stood.
So we've been doing nothing, and Claire's been doing all the damage.
Classic Clara.
I'm just here. I'm just here to hang
Dude.
out. I'm just here to do some things.
So you guys have
Once again-
defeated this initial push into the keep through the Sally Port. You do notice, upon investigation, that the Sally Port itself has been damaged. It looks like the raiders broke it down, and the iron grate that closed past the wooden door has been severely damaged. The wooden door itself has been kind of busted up as they broke it in. It looks like this might take a skilled carpenter and metalworker probably a significant amount of time to fix.
So,
They
is-
said, wait,
is it,
Clara.
you can do it now.
does
Can you hear it?
would mending work on it?
Why, mending would in fact work on it.
There you go.
It
Okay,
looks like
well.
perhaps
So I move aside to let
it
her
looks
through.
like perhaps several casts of mending may be required. So you might be mending for several
Okay.
minutes in order to
I'm
fully
going to
restore
tell
the
my allies to keep a lookout just in case more of them
So
think
I
to come through the.
Can I cast a bonfire right on the other side so we see what's
Wait.
up? Like here? Actually, no, I don't.
Oh,
I don't, because that's gonna make.
I
us
know what to do.
invisible.
I know what to do. I cast minor illusion to make it look as if the wall's repaired from the outside.
Ooh, clever. All right.
Good use of minor illusion. I like that.
What is how do I want to do this? What's your spell save DC right now?
My spell save
Yes.
DC?
yes.
It's
That's advanced questions right there.
plus
yeah,
6.
but if he asked me that shit, I'd be like, oh,
So
Yeah.
it's it can't be
14.
18. Yeah, 14.
where do you
Okay.
find that at? I need to find
Four-
mine. What's the best spell save?
Spell save. It's 8 plus your
Ah.
proficiency plus your spellcasting ability modifier.
So, it's 8 plus my. Say that again?
8 plus your proficiency plus your spellcasting ability modifier.
I don't think it
So,
matters.
it's 16 then. Yeah, 16 would be my.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
Why do they make this so fucking discreet? It's,
Discreet.
Jesus, tits. They need to make this like, if you're asked this, boom.
All right.
Boom.
Well, your illusion snaps into place in front of the wall. It is but smoke and mirrors to you. You guys know better. However, the group of raiders that approach the wall, running for the Sally Port with shields over their heads, protecting themselves from the oncoming arrows of the guards, who are dutifully shooting at anything that gets close enough. They get right up to the wall and kind of get down underneath the eaves, and they realize that the minor illusion is in place. They don't know it's an illusion. They see the Sally Port and they come to a stop, and
This minor illusion seems realistic.
the kobolds in front kind of turn back and look at their folks behind, and then having the pressure of arrows come down from the keep tower over here, the group immediately retreats and decides to not further investigate what they thought was an open Sally Port because they rolled a 2 out of 20. Good call on the minor illusion.
That's what they fucking get.
Oh man, those things would have been XP if we'd killed them.
We're
see
playing,
that?
we're playing milestone XP.
Yeah, it's milestone.
Okay, so
Milestones.
your
Yes,
mending,
milestone.
you use about 3 casts to repair the iron gate that's on the outside of the Sally Port, and then 2 casts on the wooden door inside. You're able to get both of them closed securely, and the Sally Port is once again a safe exit to the keep, but no longer an entrance for raiders to come in through.
So I run by and I high five Mike and go, "Woo! Did you see that?
No.
No, he did not see that.
I'm
Where
sorry.
were you?
I was trying to help the town folks.
He did the most important job of all of us.
I don't know about that.
Claire,
Saving the townspeople.
I went
Claire,
to-
do you
You gotta save the
does-
people.
does Claire regain anything after a minor rest?
A
Or
minor
short
rest?
rest?
No.
Or short rest?
I get 2 spell slots worth of spells. Like 2 levels worth of spell slots.
Well, I definitely suggest that we do a short rest anyways, because
So, wait.
Like,
monsters look
Let's
little.
see what's going
Where-
on first, and then we can maybe.
Well,
take
yeah, I
a
mean,
rest.
see, if we're going to leave this keep, that's what I suggest, a short rest.
I'd rather long rest if possible.
I was gonna say it's 12:30. We've been
At
fighting
night?
for how long?
You
Yeah.
guys got into town at 9.
9.
Yeah, I think a long rest is due.
I think a long rest would be fantastic in the middle of a raid when a dragon is attacking the keep, and clearly
Wait,
you'll be
wait,
able
wait,
to
whoa,
rest for
whoa.
8
I go
hours
set-
long without
I
being
go set up-
interrupted.
I go set up my cot over here.
If you couldn't
Are we
tell
still
from the
in the
heavily
raid?
laden, if you couldn't tell from the heavily laden sarcasm in my voice, a long rest will not be possible. You guys
Jeez,
are
makes
currently
sense.
in the middle of a raid. A
Yeah,
short rest
short-
might be an option, but
Hey,
a
man.
long rest is not going
The
to be.
cultists need to rest at some point.
There's a lot of cultists. You guys have killed quite a few, and they're still coming at you hard. In
And
fact, you
do
guys have made...
dragons really sleep.
So
I mean, they
run.
sleep for long, fucking like decades and stuff, surrounded
When
by their gold. But do they, when they're feisty and attacking, I don't think they sleep.
Also, they probably knew the raid was coming up, so they probably had a nice late lunch, slept in until 11. They woke up. They're like, you know what? It's gonna be a good day for raiding. I'm just gonna kind of do some light calisthenics, stretch out a little bit, and then 8 p.m. we'll start rolling ourselves into town. We'll kind of disguise ourselves, and then boom, start the fires, kill the people, take the loot. Perfect.
So I turn to Escobar and I go, Escobar, there's so many raiders. How could you guys not have known about this?
Well, again, we'd heard rumors that there was a raiding camp nearby, but
And you didn't prepare anything?
the Greenfields are a peaceful land. Why would we take heart to such things?
That's
It's
good.
the
Yeah,
raiders.
very nice tapestry in the Greenfields, I've heard.
Thank you, yes. We're known for our tapestries.
So I take a breath. That's all right, Escobar. I'm sorry. I'm just a little riled up.
Thank you for once again defending our keep. Perhaps you should catch your breath while we prepare for the rest of the evening's activities. Escobar kind of taps his fingertips together.
What kind of festivities
Oh, there's all sorts of festivities to be held. Don't you worry about that.
in the midst of a raid?
That was a little sneak peek of DM there. Escobar doesn't know anything about anything going on. He's just kind of taking it as they come. He's a very reactive person. Right now.
I definitely suggest then that we take a short rest
And
and
then
speak with Nighthill, or even speak with our priest friend. Maybe they know something.
So before we leave, I'm gonna talk to this guy.
Oh, okay,
And-
sorry. This guy here is... I was tabbed over to another map. Not for any
The guy
particular
in front of
reason. Just wanted... Okay, yeah, the guard here. Yep.
Okay, I'm just gonna tell him to watch the gate that we just prepared.
Well, that is an
And-
excellent idea, Monkster. A tactical strategy. And he's glad to get undercover. He gladly looks up into the night sky and shuffles into the room with a crisp salute. As you order, sir.
I walk over to Nighthill.
Good job, my lad.
Then I ask him, "Did you tell us everything you know about the dragon cult? If we're gonna try to do anything about this, we need to know as much as we can learn."
Well, before we were so rudely interrupted, I was telling you that if you wish to further interrogate the prisoner, he is held in the northeastern section of the keep. But yes, I told you everything that I was able to get out of him, that they're here to collect loot for the Horde of the Dragon, for the Cult of the Dragon, and that I wasn't able to get any more information out of him.
All right. So I turn to Bathin and I tell him, "Let's go. You can go take care of that right now, right?"
Yep.
Then I wink at him, and I start walking with him because I'm interested to see what's going on. I look at Mug and I go, "I know you don't like this kind of thing, but I think it's necessary right now."
Yeah, it's alright. I'm gonna go talk to the Tom folks inside.
Escobar comes in to admire your handiwork, Clara. He thanks you for fixing the sally port and actually commends you on such a job well done. It looks like he's got quite the eye for stone cutting, as is traditional of most dwarves. Kind of, I don't want to be stereotypical, but He critiques
Hey,
it, and hey, you did a good job.
That's racist.
It's a racial trait. I
It
just
is a
kind of
racial
shrug
trait.
because I'm thinking like, shit. All I did was cast a spell on it. None of this is actually my own handiwork. It's just magic. But yeah, I'll just take the compliment.
All right. You go into to check in with the townsfolk down there, Monksters. We're gonna assume all of this is happening during the course of your short rest, so
Yeah.
you guys can freely use your hit dice and whatnot. Hit some smoking herbs. Grab a drink if you need to. Out of game or in game, you know. Remember, we are in the middle of a raid, so perhaps not too many hits off the.
Is this some sort of
smoking herbs.
library over here?
It's just for the nerves.
Yeah, you know, that's a pretty nice keep library. Shout out to who made this. This map was made by Blood of the Mage. I found it online. Beautiful library, but kind of surprising for a keep in a small town that didn't have
Yeah.
much of a standing military.
Oh, there's no actual. This isn't the actual map from the book.
No, the book has one map, and it is the map of Greenest. The rest was the theater of our mind until Blood of the Mage
Ooh.
came up with this. So
They did a really good job.
Blood of the Mage.
yeah, thank you, Blood of the Mage.
All right, Bathin, let's get this interrogation on the way.
All right, let's switch over to Bathin and Bjorn. Monksters, you're talking with the townsfolk. They're super happy you're here. They're very impressed by your large muscles.
Yeah, I'm just gonna sit down and drink with them.
Good call.
When I walk in, I make sure to make myself as unnoticeable as possible. I step in the back and I try to make myself as innocuous as possible.
Okay.
Trying to be a
Okay.
fly in their all, because I don't like being there. I'm just there because I want to learn about all the things, but I don't want to be associated with it too much, even though I walked in there.
Gotcha. The actual the captive here, the cultist, is wearing the black robes of the Cult of the Dragon. He looks like he could be somewhat important, but he's kind of sitting there with this weird grin on his face, tied up. He's not able to go anywhere, but he's just kind of staring blankly at this guard who's watching him. It's kind of creepy. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't know. I'm laughing. Sorry, I'm just picturing it.
Perfect. That's what we want.
So, I tap the two people on the shoulder and I go, "You guys should go. I won't do anything. I'll let this man take care of it." On these two guys here.
Okay. Let's see. So you talked to the two guys, the villager, who was just kind of here on a point of interest, kind of shrugs and walks out the door. But the guard looks over and kind of says to you, "Well, I was told to keep watch over him, sir. I think I'd better stay."
That's all right. I just
Nice.
wanted the villager to be in a safe spot. You can stay.
I'll tell the guard, this is my prisoner,
Oh.
and I don't think you'll like the methods I'm about to use to get this man to talk. I suggest you should leave the room.
Well, have you spoke with Escobar? He'd be the one to overrule my current orders.
Indeed, I did.
And he said it was fine for me to leave him with you.
I've heard he needed help guarding the door. What's the name of the door? I forget.
Sallyport?
It's
Yeah,
not Port. I've heard he needed help.
Ed.
I've heard he needed help guarding the Sallyport. He sent me to get you.
Like it's a
Ah,
I'm gonna take
Go
it
guard
back.
Sally.
well,
Go
I'll,
guard Sally.
what's
I'll go-
Sally's name again?
I'll go check in with him then, I guess.
Oh, shit.
I'm sorry, I don't know that name in English.
And he goes to check in with Escobar.
So I turn to Bathin and I tell him, I don't know how long we have. He might come back, so if you want to do anything, you better do it quick.
Okay, I'm going to approach the prisoner, and we'll start with some simple questions.
If it gets too rough, I want to walk out of the room, like, right away.
I'll walk up. I'll walk up quietly to the prisoner, and I will pull out I'll pull out my dagger and place it on the table next to him.
Oh,
Did you remember where it is?
it's a cultist dagger. I remember.
Remembering the fight, he goes, I know this time. Goes the other
It's
side.
on my left now, not the right.
And sorry, who stole the cultist dagger? Because I believe that's the one you have in your hand, right?
Bjoren has the cultist dagger.
Okay, okay.
This is just one of my 2 daggers.
So remember, well, I could give it to you.
I mean, you could place it on the table too, Bjorn.
When I notice, I tell him, don't get your dagger dirty, and then I take the cultist dagger out of my bag and I drop it on the table. And then I just walk out because now I feel very uncomfortable that I've been an instrument to this, very much so. So I walk out.
Okay, all right. Okay, well, Bathin, you're alone in the room with the cultist.
He's tied up though, right?
Yeah, he's tied up. Am I gonna be able to keep streaming this?
I take his heart.
Now that we're alone, I shall rape you. No, don't worry. Nothing. Don't worry.
That's why I asked.
I'll keep it PG-13. I promise.
Hey, everybody, come out. Everybody say hi to Panda.
Hi, Panda.
Hey, Panda.
Hi, Panda.
Is Panda watching?
Yeah.
She is watching, and she's from far.
Oh, she must be over on your stream. I was gonna say I haven't seen anybody chatting ours yet.
Yeah, she's on my stream. She's chatting with me on Steam, and she's asking me if I'm okay because my face is so red and I didn't use sunscreen. I did use sunscreen, but it's still red.
That's just the thrill of battle, Panda.
Getting
It
excited.
happens.
His blood's still rushing from kicking that door down and then not swinging.
Well, Panda, thanks for joining us tonight. But
Panda,
Bathin,
thank you for
All right,
joining
so
us.
keeping it PG-13.
you can dip into R. Let's just not.
Yeah. No TBMA here. Okay, so I'll tell him now that we're alone.
I keep an ear out for the door.
There's no one coming to help you. Tell me everything you know. Why are you here?
And why should I tell you anything? He says, smirking from behind his black mask.
Because if you don't, I'll remove my mask.
Ooh, I'm piqued. Okay, you can have advantage on your roll. I assume you're gonna make an intimidation one here.
I am. So let's see.
We should
Mine-
use inspiration.
Oh,
Next-
I'm pretty generous with advantage for you. You've got some good one-liners, Bathin. You write these down beforehand?
He goes, no, closes the notepad.
What do you mean? All right, Bathin rolls.
Oh, no.
That's
Oh my god! There's a lot of crits in there.
what did you just do? What is that?
My one got stuck
That's
again.
11111 d20. That's 1,111.
Oh my god, look at all those 20s.
I'm gonna have you re-roll instead of just taking the first one.
Nice. Ooh.
Yeah, that's there. Oh god, the one got stuck again.
All right.
All right.
That's gonna be fine. You don't need to roll advantage for your second one. Just know that you had it. That's a good roll. Okay, so
do it anyways. Why not? What if he crits? I wanna see it.
Jesus tits! What the fuck is this? Oh my god!
Do it again. Do it again.
his one
Chance.
key got stuck.
My one key got stuck.
Roll again, Chance.
I did. I got a
Oh
17.
shit!
All right, all right.
17.
Okay.
He's kind of
McGurk.
visibly shaken. Actually, this is something that he did not quite expect. He didn't realize that was a mask. He just thought it was kind of part of your face. So you kind of threatening to pull off part of your face has shaken him a little bit. But he's still generally tight-lipped. Getting back into character here. Well, I can see you mean business. Tell me, what is it you think you know about the Cult of the Dragon?
I know you worship the Dragon Queen.
Ah, so you know
I know-
of Tiamat.
I do. I also know that you're here looking for something. What is it that you're here for?
Well, golden glory, my friend. Golden glory. What else would Tiamat expect from one of her chosen disciples such as myself?
You're not so chosen.
Hmm.
You're low ranking. You're a nobody. That's why you're out here on the field and not at home base.
Who's a nobody?
Please.
The guy he's talking to.
You think I am a nobody, the one who they chose to guard the clutch of I am certainly not a nobody, I'll tell you that.
I'll write that down right now.
Let me write that down while we're
What about the clutch?
Clutch of what?
You mentioned them. What is it?
I fear your ears may be as useless as your words, my friend.
I pull out the cultist heart. that I carry.
Okay! Oh no, the one you have, not his heart. I was like, wow! 0 to 100.
I'm done here.
Yeah, interrogation over. Take the heart.
I told you to listen. We're done here.
Not his heart. I pull out the cultist heart that I carry with me.
Ah, what a nice trinket you have there.
Oh, really? It was one of the other guards, wearing the same robes and masks as you.
Ha! Guards, please! We are of the chosen. We are the cult of the dragon. You think
Not
that
so
your games frighten me?
Not so chosen that I easily pulled his heart out.
Well, any of us would gladly give our lives for the cause.
Really? How
Yes,
much are you willing
really,
to sacrifice?
I would sacrifice everything.
And what have you given?
What have you given?
Fucking
Get
WoW
out of
reference.
here.
Get out of here. Get
That's
out
all
of
I
here
could
with
think
that WoW
of.
reference. Stop it.
I slowly lift the blade off the count,
Here comes the blade.
off the table,
Yeah.
and slowly start moving my mask ever so slightly to the right. And underneath it, you could slowly see insect legs moving around.
Oh,
Ew.
oh
Jesus.
God! I assume this is something you can actually do as a.
Mask of any, yeah.
Yep. Okay. All right. Give me one more roll. D20. No modifier.
Write this down, Aaron. That's gross.
Oh shit.
16. All right.
Oh, Panda's like, I've never seen this game. Are you playing?
It's pretty normal. It's a very casual game.
She's from the saltiest sea.
You're
In
so
the
red,
world.
Aaron.
All right.
Yeah, dude, I am very red.
You're so red. Holy
I even sunscreened.
Look at him. Look at this stream. It's crazy.
Okay. All right. I'm ready. All right.
Sorry.
As you pull aside your mask and hold up your dagger, the cultist spits to the side and says, "Take your tricks and choke on them. Furlam Mandath and Scion Wrath will have your heart before the night is out." And he actually lunges forward and pierces his own heart against the dagger that you have held out, and kind of dies, smiling at you.
Actually, as he's laying there dying,
Oh God, he's gonna
tell
spare
him-
the dying.
I am going to spare the
Oh
dying.
God damn it!
I cast spare the dying, and as I'm bringing him back, I say, "Your life is mine to control, no one else's."
Ooh, damn.
Strong words.
Fiend.
Now tell me about the clutch, and I'll end your suffering. If not, I could go on
Ooh, I like
for weeks.
God damn it, Chance, you're good at this.
that.
Under the camp is a cave. We hold a clutch of dragon eggs under heavy guard. Now release me, fiend. Let me die. Please just let me die, Chance. I don't have any more information I can give you.
Okay, fine. Then I'm going to reach in and pull out his heart and put it in my collection.
Oh, of course you are. All right, perfect.
Of course. I need them. I need the hearts.
God, good and... Whew, whew. That's some serious roleplay. I'm out of juice.
So did I hear
I need a job at Guantanamo.
did I hear any or all of that?
That's what you get, DM. Yes.
Yeah, you can hear the choice parts through the door. Let's say you kept the door cracked just to listen for.
Okay, sure.
Maybe you didn't hear the last part. You didn't hear the last part. The last part
going-
was kind of a whisper.
I'm going to put, refix my
no
mask
idea
so
what
it's back
happened.
on my face so that Bjoren doesn't freak out when he sees me.
Oh
right.
man. Oh man.
So when I hear I imagine I hear the clattering and stuff happening inside. So I walk in there and I see what's going on. I look at Beth and I go, "Did you get anything out of him?"
Plenty.
That's good. And then I walk over to the corpse and I start looking at it. And I start looking if there's anything. Actually, it's probably empty since they all.
Yeah,
Alright,
it's just a robed
okay.
corpse.
where is that? All right, let's get back to the group.
All right.
You can tell him right there.
Okay, that was something.
That's what you get.
So I run to where's my
Claire,
I run to
Claire, is there anything specific you've been looking for in the library?
No, I'm just
Just
browsing
books.
picking up anything interesting.
Azrael, do you see where Monksters went?
You do find a complete lineage of the Tarbaugh family. It appears that Governor Tarbaugh Nighthill is actually roughly 60 years of age. He's a human. He's been elected to be the leader of Greenest, so the people obviously like him. He seems to have written several biographies about himself, so maybe a bit big-headed, but generally seems like a pretty down-to-earth, friendly guy.
He runs
Seems like a straight
farming
shooter.
town. What interesting stuff is there in his life?
Actually, he wrote several memoirs, but the books themselves are pretty dull. As you page through, it looks like it's kind of the same content.
Today, I
Yep.
woke up and
First I
talked
woke
to the
up,
peasantry.
then I brushed my teeth, then I ate some
Nice.
toast.
It goes on for 600 pages.
Yep. And in the main keep, Monksters, you've been passing your flask around, and the villagers are happy to take hits off of it. They're quite shaken from tonight's activities, and they kind of are starting to be quite impressed with the fact that this hasn't seemed to come to an end. In fact, Edgin Falconmoon here notices your flask, kind of gives it a tap, and actually you see as he taps it, some sparks kind of fly off the tips of his finger, and he says, interesting, and then tosses the flask back to you. If you'd ever like to know any more about that, come and talk to me.
Oh,
It's actually an ancient artifact from the gods.
So
you piqued my curiosity. Really good.
after that,
friend.
I run inside. I run to Mike and I tell him everything that I just heard about. I tell him absolutely everything in detail of what I've just seen and heard.
In the middle of all these townsfolk?
No, I whisper it. I go, Monksters, come with me for a second. I want to talk to you. And then I drag him to this room over here.
There's a secret bagpipe
Sorry.
language
I
to
have
him.
no.
Sorry, Falconmoon. Our little chat will have to wait.
We'll be right back. And then I spill all the beans, everything. He knows everything I've just seen.
All right.
What did you see?
The guard coming back from Escobar hails you, Bathin, as he walks over, and he says, "Oi, Escobar told me you weren't supposed to be seeing that gentleman there. He was under strict guard of Tarbaugh Nighthill. Tell me, is he still in there?"
No. Take his corpse and throw it over the edge.
Oh, well, at least I don't have to guard him anymore.
The guard was very
This
understanding.
guy's so happy. I love it.
Yay! Surprise!
Okay,
Azrael,
so-
anything you'd like to do to finish off the flavor text of our short rest?
I would like to go.
Yeah, we're done in the room, so we're going
Mr.
back outside.
Falconmoon about my the little sparking with my class.
And I just follow amongst stairs as usual.
Of course. Azrael, anything you'd like to do before these little 15-minute escapades are over?
No.
All right, sounds good. You're just standing around looking menacing, watching the sky. Good call.
I mean, I'm just here waiting for fucking dragons.
Not gonna go up
show
to like the altar and pray or anything.
No, I'm here looking for dragons. I'm good.
And just looking under floor stones, like, is there a dragon here? Is there a dragon here?
checking various pots for
I am
rubies.
looking up. No more electrical dragons fucking shocking my people and stuff. Everybody's behind fucking walls. Good. I'm
Yeah,
good.
we're good. Surely the dragon won't come back.
Obviously.
For 15 minutes, we're good.
I'm going to head to the library with Clara and
Okay.
tell Clara to maybe we should all gather up and I'll give everyone the information I just received.
That's not a...
Okay. And Monksters, while you're talking to the priest, he tells you that before his days as a small town priest of Chantrell? What was the-
Shantae.
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 Oh, Shantae.
He
Shantae.
he fancied
Shantae.
himself.
Shantae.
He fancied himself a bit of an adventurer, and he.
Shantae is a guy?
No.
Yeah.
The priest is
He is though,
Edgen.
because you called him a girl earlier.
Shanae is a dude.
Shantae
No,
is
Shantae
the deity.
It's the deity.
Oh, okay, sorry.
And Edgen Falcon Moon explains to you that as a tiefling he never quite fit in anywhere, so he kind of learned to roam around and kind of, dabble in some light adventuring. And he found that he had a special
And
knack
some-
for identifying magical objects.
Gender things.
And he actually does identify your never-ending flask is not only a magical object, but also blessed by the very deity that he serves, Shantae. For as the god of plenty and farming and such boons of nature, surely a cup that always runneth over and never empties is something of a true magical nature.
Is Shantae...
So,
It was given to me by the monk back in the monastery.
Did the book give you Shantae, or did you make it that name?
Yeah, no, that's in the book. That's an actual deity, and I know. Probably not what I would pick, but
It's a farming
What I-
village.
what I
There's a lot of
noticed,
farming and agriculture in Forgotten
Making
Realms.
sure if you had that choice or not. I'm like, Nate,
Yeah.
come on, bro.
and
Also, it's Shantae. I got the pronunciation.
oh,
wrong.
Shanti, excuse me. Yeah, that sounds better than
Shantia.
Shantae. Shantia.
I could. Yeah, Shantae, Shanae.
so when I
Put the spelling in the
understand what's going on,
Tashwiqua.
I take my smoking herb bag out and I ask him if it's got anything to do with the same god, the deity,
Sorry, if it has anything to do with what?
with the same deity, with the Shantia.
Yeah, the smoking herb bag. Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, he knows.
his eyes light up doubly so. He was already interested, but now he's truly piqued, as it appears you have not one but two magical objects. Somehow somebody allowed you to have two magical objects this early in the game
Hey,
that give
they're
never-ending
We don't
drink
do
and
it.
smoke.
We don't do much with them.
Yeah, we only drink it
They don't
smoke.
provide any mechanical benefit.
That's true. But as you were mentioning this monk, his eyes, he kind of tilts his head a little bit and says, "You wouldn't be mentioning Leosin Erlenthar, would you?"
That's your.
I think that might be your bond.
Yes,
Bond, Alex.
that's my mentor. What about him?
Well, he was in town not but long ago. We don't get many monks around here, and something about you just seems to strike with me. He I believe he actually said he was going to foolish man. I believe he said he was going to try and infiltrate the very cult that's raising our town.
That's
I think his
That's
hope was to get information about them.
Do you have any idea where he is right now?
Well, he disappeared several days ago, before today. And I'm afraid I haven't heard or seen from him since.
Where did he left? Which direction?
He said something about going to the northwest.
I look at Bjoren and I tell him that we gotta go to the northwest. Towards him.
I agree with it. I agree with you, monsters. I think that's a very good place to start. But I don't know how we're gonna convince the rest of the party.
The northwest also is a location out of game here that has been referenced several times by captives as perhaps the location of the raiders' camp. Just a little side convo there for your notes.
Did not notice when I'm writing it down.
Perfect.
Alright. Thank you, Aiden. I hope we can see each other soon. I'm ready to leave towards the... I guess outside towards Azrael.
Alright. Let's take just a quick drink refill break. I need to use the restroom, and then we'll come back. You know what time is it? It's currently 9:06. We got another hour and a half of magical D&D. So far, though, man.
This went well.
Did you say northeast or northwest?
Northwest.
You gotta go to the northwest.
This session much more efficient than last session. We learned a lot more. All right. Well, go back.
I was writing down the important notes.
I'm trying to write down everything.
Panda! Taking a break.
I'll need to make a little be right back screen for us to throw up.
Another project.
I was checking a couple other streams that use Roll20 to see how they kind of do their layout and if they've got something similar set up.
I'm back.
Welcome back. And there's some cool like overlays that people use and stuff like that to kind of cover up certain parts of the screen. It looks like a pretty useful tool. I'd like to figure out how to do some of the macro stuff with dice rolling, because it'd be nice to be able to just like click a button instead of...
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, I try and keep the dice roller somewhere.
I have dice.
But it's
Do you
so
find... I was gonna say, do you find the dice roller easier than just typing?
Oh yeah, it's easier than typing. It just... I need a new keyboard. The buttons keep getting stuck.
Really? I hadn't noticed.
I won't ask you why you...
Well, I had one of the Polar Pops in front of on my desk, and I ran to the store. When I came back, apparently my dog Molly decided she wanted that Polar Pop. She's gonna drink this drink, and I don't know how it's possible, but she got the lid off of the cup, and then knocked it over. So it was all over the damn keyboard.
Oh, soda in the keyboard.
Hey, Alex. Remember?
Yeah.
Was Alex there?
Yeah.
I dropped a full glass of like,
My keyboard went through hell, actually.
yeah, a full glass of cranberry juice on Monk's keyboard.
It's
I took it home and I cleaned it with alcohol for like, it took me like 3 hours.
Yeah, it's so annoying. I need to take the keyboard apart. And
You did
clean
drop
it out.
water as well in it.
Yep.
But it was just water, so it was less bad. But
Yeah.
I dropped water on it. This keyboard is it's still working.
We're
There's
working
one
great
that I
here.
cannot use because they're way too sticky. But
oh,
I'm sorry, Alex.
I did forget
it
that.
doesn't matter.
Hey, do you save our games?
I mean, any
When
of
you
our
stream 'em?
any of our videos on Twitch are saved for like 60 days.
Okay.
You want to go back and listen to that shit again, right?
Right. Make fun of me. Quick, fast, but in an hour. No more fumbling tonight,
So-
guys.
Chance, under the where are they keeping the eggs?
Okay, so well, since we're still waiting for everyone to get back, they so underneath the bandits camp is a tunnel, well, a cave system. Down there they have a clutch of dragon eggs.
Excuse me.
So I mean, if we can get those dragon eggs, that's a huge advantage, I guess, against the dragons, because they're not going to want to kill their young.
I thought by the way, I thought you were gonna make the guard come back to stop it. I was convinced.
Wait, I was going to make the guard what?
I thought he was gonna make the guard come back to stop him from talking. When he was gonna see you like stab the dude but keep him alive.
Like, what kind? Oh god, people aren't really friendly with tieflings as is. That's why I really like the mask and mini face. Just being able to disguise myself and not be shown so much as a tiefling does help, and it does really help with the whole RP thing where, the creepy bug face and stuff like that. Just being able to have those minor illusions at hand to really fuck with people is helpful.
Fuck them. Right in the people. Yeah,
But
the peephole.
that, and I like the whole role, the whole role playing part I can get with it too, because I could really, change up what my character looks like on a whim, depending on the situation it's needed.
That's a pretty good talent.
It's
Good
like
talent,
it's like mask of prestidigitation.
I prestidigitate money, and then I go play the casino.
I wonder if that would work.
No,
I don't
because
believe
it's an
so.
illusion. You can't give money.
You can
can't-
make a non-magical object.
Yeah, but I
within
mean,
the size of your
as soon as somebody investigates it, they'd be able to tell that.
Oh yeah, of course. I mean, by giving it to like a commoner or a beggar, like here, beggar, fake money.
All right,
Alright.
once
Horrible
Bronson
trick.
is back, we'll get back into it.
B. Ronson, Aaron, you there? Asriel.
Hey, Brown.
It's Asriel.
Aaron.
It's Aaron.
Aaron.
I just recently seen that video.
Are you serious?
Yeah,
So good, right?
yeah, I was watching it where's the Overwatch voice actors, and he said it. I was like, oh shit. I was like, is this where they got it from?
Nope. Hey, Aaron? You haven't seen Key and Peele?
No,
Are you serious?
I haven't seen that. I've seen.
Oh my
some,
God!
We gotta watch it right now.
You got a treat coming.
I'm back.
Welcome
Okay.
back. All right.
Chance
get
hasn't
back
seen
into
Key
it.
and Peele. Hey, Aaron.
I think
There you go.
we're just waiting on Aaron though.
Yeah, we're waiting on Bronson also.
Bronson's back.
I'm right here.
Hey, right here.
Okay, here. Chance to watch this after. Yeah, let me shoot it to you. There,
What the-
watch this after.
Okay. All right. So is everyone back?
Yeah.
Yep. We're good.
Okay. So I think we were all starting to gather up, right?
Yeah, so we're coming back from our long rest.
Short rest.
Short rest, sorry. Yeah, wouldn't you like
A
if it was
long
a
rest,
long
you
rest?
say?
The people get some shit
Well,
back.
Don't know if as a warlock, I don't care if it's short or long. It's all long rest to me.
Dude, I'm learning. I don't give a shit what it is. I'm just trying to figure out what it is. Does that make sense? It does make sense.
I care very much.
Dude,
what
if you're
sort of
watching my
rest it
stream
is.
right now,
Oh,
this shit right here, this
It's
fucking
important to
LaCroix
Mm.
cherry
Mm.
lime.
Mm. I love me a LaCroix.
Cherry lime.
Yours
I think
belong
I've had the
at-
cherry lime one, yeah.
It is fucking good.
So-
And then this big ass fucking heavy bottle added to it.
All
This
right,
fucker
so-
right here.
Oh,
This heavy ass
Monk is-
bottle makes
Bjoren
it
is
even
literally on top
better.
of me.
Yeah, Bjoren's always on top of me.
Mm,
I switched the video chance. This one's better.
mhm.
Okay. Let's see. So, did you want to join us, Claire?
Take it to the rim. Straight to the rim.
Oh, are we?
Yeah, we were all gathering up so I could tell you guys what I got from the guard or from the prisoner. All right. So, and we still don't know about monks. Like Monk and them know, but they haven't told us yet about the mentor as well. So, all right. So, since we're all gathered up, I got all the information from the prisoner that
Oh, what are we doing?
apparently Nighthill's men couldn't gather. The what is it? The cultists of the dragon.
Yeah.
See, their encampment to the northwest has a cave underneath it. Underneath it, they're all guarding a clutch of dragon eggs.
Did you say the Northwest?
I did.
Well, my mentor, the person who saved me when I was a child, is right there, trying to infiltrate the clutch. Well, not the clutch, but the cult. We have to go there.
I agree. I think we should go. But I don't think we should tell Nighthill about the dragon eggs.
Yeah,
That's a
I
good
agree.
point.
Let's keep it to ourselves for now.
I didn't hear him talking about dragon eggs. What did he tell you?
It just
Before-
did right now.
Before
No.
the guard,
Yeah.
before the guard died, he whispered out that they're guarding dragon eggs underneath the underneath their campsite in a cave system. So we're going to need to infiltrate or get into their campsite and get into these caves to get
So,
the eggs.
while
And
he's
since we're
talking
there,
about-
we can help Monk.
I'm singing a little song of rest, and I can heal everybody for 1d6 during short rests.
Only if they use their hit dice.
Oh, well, I'll use mine. Yeah, is it-
Since I'm pretty low, actually.
Yeah, Monk, you're kind of
Is it
low.
is it too late? Is it too late to do it right now, or?
No, I
'cause
mean,
use
you,
mine. Okay.
if people use their hit, yeah, you're still in short rest.
Okay,
Yeah.
good.
I had used mine.
The
I
next
got
story
mine.
point hasn't yet occurred.
5.
Um,
Alex, whatever you get out of 5 also.
But- Why?
oh shit! What's the?
Why are you taking it easy?
Yeah, what am I looking for the?
Hit
Go,
dice.
hit short rest on the page. Are you on the D&D Beyond thing?
Oh yeah, 1d8 plus 1. Okay.
There is a limit to your hit dice, so you'll want to check on that.
Oh, that's a 7
Plus 5.
plus 5, so that's 12.
So you're full HP. Let's just go with that.
I'm missing like. It's okay. Yeah, plus 12.
Okay, so
All right. Are we ready?
So we're
We
all
back?
healed up. Yep, I think we should Monk, fix your health.
Yep. I fixed it on my sheet first.
where do you guys want to go out? Do you want to go out the sneaky way? Do you want to go out the potty hole thing?
Well, I think our best case is Oh, let
The
me
sneaky
pull back
way
up
out.
the map so I can look at it.
The sneaky way out is probably your best bet.
Yeah, because there's still all those cultists, and we can't go through the Sally port without
Yeah,
getting
we
that
need,
away.
we need to finish off this raid though. Let's try to see
Yeah.
if we can take out their leader and try to scramble their troops.
While you
Their
guys
leader's
are
a dragon.
while you guys are discussing the next plan of action, you hear the magically volumized. What's the word I'm looking for?
Enhanced.
Enhanced. Thank you. The magically enhanced
Loudened.
voice of a female boom out across the night. Puny citizens of Greenest, are you ready to give up yet?
Whoa!
Come to the walls. We've got a bit of a show for you. And you see from your vantage point down in the courtyard, several of the guards kind of move up closer to the edge of the wall, peering out into the night, where you can
How
now
do we
see.
walk up to the top of the?
There's
walls?
there's spots here,
There's-
here.
If we
Hey!
want to sneak out, I'd say that's a pretty good distraction.
Yeah.
I want my ranged friends to get up on them walls.
No, I agree with Clara. I think this would be our time to sneak out.
You want to
Wow.
abandon all these people here?
They're not
Sneak out. Where?
sacrifice
Sally
a few to save the many.
I look at Monk.
I can't. We can't save. We gotta save these people, though. I'm off to go northwest, but we can't just leave them here.
I want to
Whatever
take
we-
out. I want to take out.
Whatever we do, let's go see what's going on. So I start walking towards the
You guys think of a plan. Me and Bjoren will go see what's up there.
when
So
walk up
I
to the-
want. I'm taking out the frickin' front gate.
As you
I'm
guys
going to the front gate.
scale the walls or peek out through the eye slots of the front gate, I guess, since it is currently closed. You see that a large bonfire has been built down in the center of town there.
It's a good bonfire.
I
And
use prestidigitation.
near it stands
I don't even know how to
a
pronounce that.
Prestidigitation.
frightening half dragon, leaning on a rather large and ominous looking wicked
Dragonborn or half dragon?
half dragon.
Dragon.
Well, yeah,
Is
dragonborn.
there a difference?
That's the same thing,
Yeah.
right?
Okay.
Oh
yeah,
no,
sorry.
sorry.
Different things.
Yeah, it's a dragonborn.
Dragonborn is a whole race.
I was wondering. It's a dragonborn?
It's a dragonborn.
Okay.
And next to him stands a slightly smaller in frame human female, though nonetheless intimidating. Standing there with her billowing kind of capes that seem to be fluttering in a non-existent breeze. She appears to be the one who's called you down as the next contestants on The Raid is Right.
The price is right.
Consider my offering. I have here but 5 of the prisoners that we have captured thus far. I will be willing to only kill 3 of them if you are to open the doors to
kill
your
none.
keep.
She
You
can't hear you.
gonna yell that out?
Yes.
Ah,
You got wings,
Alright.
right?
Yeah.
always the foolish
Right
type,
there.
she says as she grabs the female next to her and throws her into the fire. She
Good
lets
job.
the woman lets out a shriek and withers quickly on the flame as she's bound and isn't able to climb back up. She perishes in the fire directly in front of.
None. Fucking wings.
All right, roll
None.
for initiative, Azrael Sky.
Ah,
Oh my
shit.
god, Leroy!
That was very foolish.
I'm gonna.
I don't
not
give a
quiet.
shit. You will not kill any of them.
Jesus Christ, they're so far in. Oh my
Where the
god.
fuck did my roll thing go? Hold on, time out. Where's it at?
Do you not realize how far back me and Claire are?
I don't give a shit. Why did you go over there?
Here.
They are
I
trying to
killed
kill
them there.
people and put them in the bonfire. Why are you over there?
You're so far, Bathin. What the?
That's
Look how
like
many rows! Look how many rows!
Oh shit.
we're either gonna die.
I was really hoping to not kill the party, but all right. Now's a perfect opportunity to teach you that there are
Oh my
consequences
God.
for very foolish
Yes.
actions.
But goddammit, you don't burn people in the fire.
By party, you mean...
Fucking DM.
I'm sorry,
What
Nathan,
about
but
1D20 initiative?
we're still up here.
You
Yep.
don't burn people.
Oh no!
You are so dead.
My fucking wings are lasting forever. Go.
Oh my god.
Do not burn people in that fire.
That's 16 for me.
16 for me as well.
Well, they got a 19, a 19, and a 17. Oh shit.
Fellas, I might die.
Oh yeah.
Might? Are you saying
It's
you
okay.
might die? You're dead.
But
You ready?
I fought
fucked up,
for what
Anthony.
I believe.
Any paladin would be glad to lay down his life in the pursuit of good.
Yes, but I mean, there's...
But
is
you
what I
also
believe,
you also
goddammit.
have to understand what's a futile sacrifice.
Hmm.
Oh.
Might be
Well,
futile.
This is
I'm
not
gonna-
how I wanted to do these things, but if that's what
Okay.
you're gonna make me
Sounds
do,
good.
that's what you're gonna make me do.
You burned a person? There's a fucking paladin amongst these ranks. You knew it.
Excuse me, I didn't burn anybody. This is the cult
You
of the dragon
used
that
it.
you're working with here.
You news it.
Can I
Oh,
yell
I just-
something?
I got an insane idea that might maybe work.
Can I yell something?
You and Clara need to talk. God damn it. Y'all need to fucking talk.
Bathin sees him throw open the doors of the keep and run out. The rest of you are able to see him foolishly charge single-handedly into a group of many people. Let me keep
Business
adding the
fighting
initiatives
going on,
here.
Just like
As you'll
people
change
that
your
die.
number.
Fucking Dan.
Why you gotta kill yourself like that, Ezreal?
You motherfuckers don't want to step up.
What? I'm not looking at
Huh?
what's going on.
Huh? What?
That's suicidal! It's not stepping up.
Motherfuckers.
You ain't gonna save nobody like this.
That is true. Okay, man, you're gonna make me look up stat blocks I didn't have to look up until later in the game. Where is the supplement? Get this ready. Okay, so, kind of letting out a satisfied puff of smoke from his nostrils. The Dragonborn steps up, raising his weapon.
Oh my god.
Glad for the challenge.
You started with the biggest guy also.
Where's the
Give me that mother. Give me that mother. Give me the biggest guy you have.
Yep. Okay,
Can
let's
we
see.
talk first?
He's got a great sword, which he's coming out with the first of his attacks, because he's also got a spear in his other hand. So coming at you first with the great sword. Yeah, he's one-handing this great sword. But he actually has the trait to let him swing with full force with his great sword. So roll 1d20 plus 6.
What?
Oh my god.
You done
Which is
fucked
like-
up.
He's got
That's your
all
wing.
these things against all these
Oh
things.
no!
How's a 24 look against your armor class there, Azrael Sky?
My armor class
Mhm.
is
It's not 24. It's like 16.
oh, it's 16. I'm 16.
All right, the first strike of his multi-attack is a 6 slashing damage as he comes
very
down across your
You are
shoulder.
So boned.
But then he's stabbing in with his spear,
Okay, I will be.
and that's gonna be another 1d20 plus 6 to hit. 14 against your armor class. Sorry, would you say?
14.
What was your armor class?
This is 16.
16.
16.
Okay. Well, yeah. Look at that. You parry his spear. Good job.
Yep. Pow! Put it in your mouth.
It's your chance to counterattack.
That
No,
was a fucking tink.
no, because Ezreal rolled a 5 for initiative.
Oh,
You just
because you
didn't change
didn't
the score.
update your number. Never mind.
Mhm.
Go back to the bottom with you, Azrael Sky.
But doesn't but since
I'm not gonna let that go.
wait, hold on. But since he was attacked, doesn't he have the able to a reaction for it?
Nope. That's a warlock thing.
Oh, just me.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
I don't
see, it
even
should have
know
been
what
me
the
that
fuck
ran out there.
What are you talking about? What the f...
Well, let's see what the
And why is the bard talking about some shit against me?
what is
Right.
the
But you just
Ezreal, you
hold
can like yourself in there.
hold
Yeah.
person spell? Choose a humanoid that you can see within range. The target must succeed on a Wisdom saving throw or be paralyzed for the duration of the spell. At the end of each of
Oh
its
my
turns, you
God.
can try and make another Wisdom save to end the spell.
Good night,
When
sweet
cast
prince.
as a spell of 3rd level or higher, which this one will be, you can target an
shit.
additional humanoid for each slot above level 2nd. So, go ahead and make a Wisdom saving throw there. Good old Azrael Sky.
So what do I do for wisdom?
You're gonna
Roll a d20.
roll your d20 and add
20
your.
plus 1.
Yep.
Uh-oh. No!
Oh my
A
god.
critical
That's-
failure!
Oh
Hey!
my god!
You fucking Bjoren, you shitbag.
Wait,
Talking
Ezreal,
shit.
you rolled your fucking dice a 5 and you didn't switch your fucking
You
And you
didn't help me
didn't
out,
call
bro. You didn't
and you
help
didn't
me
call
out.
out
my
your
bro.
inspiration that you have.
Someone defend me because that's bullshit.
You have
Well, I-
inspiration and you didn't call out for it either, just in
Yeah,
case.
yeah, I need some help here.
Oh god!
Obviously.
I don't want to cheat.
Just so you
Yeah.
know, when paralyzed, you're automatically going to fail strength and dexterity saving throws. Any attacks against you have advantage. Any attacks that hit you are criticals. And you're incapacitated. You can't
I'm
move or
fucked.
speak.
Yeah, I'm done.
And you can't take
Whoa.
actions or reactions.
We can't save you from all this shit.
Who is
You can't call me out for that one. That's your
going
fault.
This
to
is
take-
crazy.
nobody is. So you got it on your own.
This
Toodles.
this kobold, happy to have an easy target that is paralyzed, so it's going to be with advantage, is going to roll his d20 plus 4 to... No, sorry, plus... No, yeah, plus 4. So 22 for your AC, which is going to hit, and he's going to hit you for 3
I'm
damage.
sorry.
Take 3 piercing damage there, Azrael Sky.
3.
I'm sorry, Aaron.
So you've taken 9 damage so far.
Not wanting to be left out of the action, this cultist, who is hiding outside of the bonfire's light, happily walks up with his rapier and stabs out at the paralyzed Azrael Sky.
Oh god!
Can we do anything right now? Let me think, guys. Is there anything we can do? Anybody got anything?
If I can get to my turn without him dying, I can do something.
Okay.
Can we
Oh
at
my
least
god,
try to
there's
save
so
the
much.
villager?
Has
my God.
has advantage, so the 16 is going to hit against your armor class. Tie goes to the roller, and you are going to take 1d6
Oh thank god.
slashing
Amazing.
damage. 3 slashing damage there, Azrael Sky.
You've taken 12. Are you minusing these from your health bar thing so we can see it?
I'm waiting for the total.
The ambush drake, also lurking in the shadows, having an easy attack against you, which means he's going to get to ambush you and do double damage, is going to roll 2d20s plus 4 to hit. Yeah, so that's 18. Ambush drake gets 2d6s since it's surprise attack.
18's gonna fuck us, by the way.
This is gonna be bad.
And let me double check, because I think that's actually 2d6 plus his normal attack. I'll confirm that for you really quick. I want to know. I want to make sure that I'm dealing the right amount of damage to this foolish paladin. So it might be 15. Let me check. Ambush Drake. They don't call it an ambush Drake for nothing. Ambush Drake! Why isn't it in here? It should be in here.
Dude, my fucking cat just shit in the litter box behind me. God.
That's what you
That's
deserve.
appropriate.
That's what you deserve.
You deserve
Izzy, come here, Izzy, look at
Fight
me
him,
again.
Izzy.
Yeah.
Fight him, Izzy.
Izzy just looked at me like, yep.
You deserve this.
15 damage there that you're taking from
Oh,
that
God.
ambush Drake.
I think you're dead.
But it is Bjorn's turn now.
Oh God, heal him.
So make sure
Bye,
you take
everybody.
that 15, 18. What did that end
He's
up being?
taken over.
21 points of
20.
damage?
Yeah.
There's-
That might be a kill.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, there's 4 people before.
Was that all of your health?
All of them.
So he's dead now, almost.
No.
No,
he's
so-
not dead.
He's got the saving throws, but still.
No, he's not dead. He, right now, if he takes 3 different hits, he's dead. If he fails a saving throw, he loses a point. Or
I'm
when
dead.
you heal
I'm
him,
fucking dead.
If you
if you
fail,
can kill him,
if you fail 3 saving throws, but I'm not sure how paralysis probably ends when you get dropped to
dead.
0,
Yeah,
right?
so I don't think he's
What
better.
saving throws?
What's-
Explain.
sorry, what's that,
Where's my
Bronson?
saving throws? Saving throws. Where am I
When you die,
The death saving throws, you roll a d20. If it's 10 or higher, it's a success. If it's
10 or
9
lower. Yeah.
Sorry, 10 or lower, it's a success. 11 or higher, it's
Other way
Yeah,
around.
11.
not right
Well,
now.
hold on. You
10 or
don't roll
lower,
until
it's
your
a
turn.
failure. 11
Oh.
or higher.
That was the 19. That was good.
No,
I'm
we
dead.
don't
I'm
go until
fucking-
it's your turn.
Dude, I just got wrecked because you shitbags are not around.
You wrecked yourself.
you
You dashed out into a giant encampment.
You
Like,
He was
20
trying to
like a
burn a woman.
He did
Oh
burn
no,
a
they
woman.
did burn a woman. They weren't
He did.
He
trying.
burned a woman. What the
What's
fuck was I supposed to do?
Not run out there like a crazy person. You're dead
Are
now.
you
It's
fucking
over.
kidding me?
Now you're dead and
Sacrifice
they're
of
all
you
dead.
Sacrifice
Are you
of
okay
you
with
to
him
the
burning?
many.
You're okay with him burning a woman?
Bjorn,
No,
it's,
but I
it's
know-
your
I
We're
turn.
know-
not okay with it, but I mean, we
I
can't
know what a
do shit about it.
I know what a suicide mission is, and that's a suicide mission. I'm
I'm
not
not
gonna jump in there
okay
and
with
kill
him burning a woman. I would
Alright.
die for that.
Anyways. We
I
should
would
keep
die
going.
for that, and I did.
We
I
should-
am
we should-
dead.
All right,
Not yet.
Jordan, it's your turn.
Bjoren, you can cast Healing Word.
Mike has dropped.
Yeah, it's your
If I
turn,
have
Bjorn.
it. Do I? How-
Yeah,
how far is
you
healing?
heal
Let
him.
me- I know. Let me. Jesus. You know what's fun about all this crap?
What's funny?
Is I can reach him. I didn't think I would, but I can. It's 60 feet. So maybe you're gonna live, but you're not. You know why? Because I heal you for 1d4 plus 4.
You
Oh,
can
it's
cast
fine.
a higher level spell to heal more.
Yeah.
I don't have any more spell slots.
Oh,
Well, you just had a
We've been
short rest.
fighting all
Did you
night.
get any?
yeah, he doesn't get any on a.
Most
pretty much
people don't
everybody
get
only
spell
gets spell
slots,
slots. Yeah,
Oh
only
shit.
warlocks because you only have
Sure,
4
yeah.
spell slots.
We ready?
Like
Asriel?
total.
Ooh, 3 plus 4. That's 7.
Which I think goes right back up to 7 total health, right? He doesn't.
Yeah. There's no negatives in this edition. So he's got another round of.
There you go,
maybe
Ezreal.
11.
Look at that. You're not dead
You're not
yet.
dead anymore. You've
So
been-
now I have nothing. I can't do anything else than slash people.
Any movements or
You can
anything
do,
you'd like to do?
You have cantrips.
yeah, he can make fires.
What do I do? Can I?
He took Vicious Mockery, didn't he?
Yeah,
I think so.
Is that as a bonus?
Can I? Is that a bonus?
Hmm?
Vicious
No,
Mockery
I'm
is
just
that a
saying
bonus?
that you still
Oh,
have.
healing. Yeah, and
Oh,
healing
yeah,
word
next time.
is a bonus action too.
Oh yeah, you still get a full.
Oh, I have 4
yeah,
actions.
Yeah, you have an action, so that's a bonus action.
So I turn to Claire and I say, "You got something to get him out of it?"
Yeah.
So can I give her my like a bonus roll or something? Just give her
I don't need.
assistance.
I don't need to roll.
Oh, okay. Well, you said that in character. I don't need to roll. So I took
What
him,
happened?
I took him upstairs and I give him my assistance because
You
he's
got
my.
healed for 7 hit points.
because Amongster's my mentor, and I know he's gonna do some amazing feat. So I turn around and I give him my assistance. I go, "Do you want to boost? Jump up there, or are you gonna stay in here?"
Yeah, I'm not really gonna jump. Yeah.
Okay, so
I'm gonna try to help.
Alex, what the fuck Alex?
I mean, this is crazy.
What's
Aaron,
crazy?
I'm sorry, Ezreal. We're coming for you.
I'm dead.
So I guess my turn would be to
Excuse me.
give Amongster's assistance.
Alex.
Rand, you really find out who's stupid enough to be your friend when you charge into the middle of a giant clusterfuck
dead.
of enemies you
I'm
weren't supposed to fight
am-
until
am
the
I
end of the game.
Am I still dead?
No,
You're
you're
not
No,
dead.
you're back.
You got 7
You've got
HP.
7 HP.
I healed you.
Why do I have 7 HP?
Because I
You
healed
were
you.
healed.
Bitch!
What? You want to die? I'm not gonna let you die. You got
Alright.
7 HP now. Deal with it. Monster's turn. I gave him assistance, so whatever you do, you get advantage.
Monsters.
All right, so I'm gonna use my dart.
Advantage?
And I'm gonna with advantage again.
Can I? Is that how that works? By the way.
Yeah, if he wants to use it, he has to say it beforehand.
Okay, so I'm gonna use my dart with advantage on this guy.
Did Ezreal move? I think Ezreal moved.
This guy.
Did I?
No,
Yeah.
that's.
Because the 3 guys couldn't have hit you from there.
Oh yeah, I think you were right here.
Alright,
I
I don't
jumped in
want
that
you.
motherfucker pissed off because what had happened and my friends
Friends, he's
I mean-
angry. He's over there paralyzed, screaming at us.
I would have given you more
People-
inspiration for what you did,
What do
but
you
you
mean?
already have inspiration. I can't give you double inspiration.
my
You
people
know, none of us have had our turns yet, right?
I don't give a shit.
You know how
Monsters,
initiative works?
here
You
comes
better
the
react.
here comes the dart, Monksters. Where are you throwing it?
I'm
This
gonna
dart-
try to
React.
throw it in the throat.
I'm not
Don't
calling
worry,
you
I
Clara,
got
I'm
you.
calling you fucking Desart.
I wa- I
React.
wanna-
Got you. Don't worry.
hit.
Motherfuckers.
If it gets
Just
to my
wait.
turn and
We
you're
gotta
not
get to
dead,
Claire's turn.
So I rolled a 18 plus 6, so that
Okay.
would be 24 for the hit.
You
Uh,
can roll. You
four
can roll
damage.
again. You can roll again because you got initiative. Maybe you crit.
Okay, rolling again. Nope, that's a 9.
Advantage, not initiative, by the way.
Advantage. Sorry.
I'm hearing the worst
So-
music ever
Same
right
or
now.
different?
And that's 4 plus 4, so that's 8 damage.
8 damage. All right.
Yes.
Just shooting a dart.
Stop.
Stop.
In
Leave
the
her
throat.
friend. Leave her friend alone.
Any movements or bonus actions or anything like that?
No. I'm gonna wave at Ezreal and I'm trying, bud. And that's
Bitch!
about it.
Why are you waving at me?
I mean,
Why you
what the fuck
jumping
you want
in
me
the-
to do? You jumped in the fray.
Hi, guy. Yeah. Cause they fucked up.
Okay, so we fucked up. You fucked
No,
up.
they fucked up. Help me out here. I'm
Jesus Christ.
looking to my friends to fucking say, hey guys,
They
fucked up.
Good night.
you agree?
You're
Put your
getting
shit in
surrounded.
action.
You're getting surrounded.
Still paralyzed, so you do have
I don't give a shit if
advantage
it's one
against you.
person. There's fucking 30 of them. One person gets hurt. I don't give a shit. Burn them all.
19
They all
against
go
your
to
armor
hell.
class.
God damn it, they
That
all
hits.
go to hell.
He's got 16.
5 slashing damage there brings you down
Still
to
alive. That's good because you
down
can take
2
three,
hit points.
You can take 3 hits when you're dead until you die, and if you die from this hit, then you still have 2 hits only. that
This
we can hit you
cultist
with.
over here, seeing what had happened the last time that a townsfolk got pushed into the flames, and kind of enjoying in this whole experience,
Oh God.
you're getting
pushes
saved.
this townsperson into the fire.
Paralyzed, you can't do shit.
Yeah, you have to lay there on the ground and watch as a paralyzed person as this man
Minus 2 damage from mental anguish.
falls into the bonfire and is consumed by the flames.
Okay.
5, 10, 15, 25. Man, there's just not enough space around Aaron to keep piling people up. You know what? Because he's here and it's his turn, this guy doesn't want to be left out. Into the fire goes this.
Into the fire! you killed so many more people, Ezreal.
You have no idea. I'm fucking dead.
You're. Oh.
We could have saved them.
So what's the-
No, I don't think so. I was gonna give you a flavor text opportunity here to stop this, but no, we're gonna come out with this guy in his sling. He's gonna fling a rock at the downed Azrael Sky. Hey, you are prone, which means you do have partial cover. Or is it disadvantage, Bronson?
Disadvantage on the attack roll.
Disadvantage. Well, he
So
already
it's
has
just a normal
attack.
attack.
Yeah, he has
Look,
advantage plus
this
disadvantage
fucking
is normal.
guy- This fucking guy plays this game way too much. Yeah,
That's
I'll take
good.
this
It's good. We
disadvantage
need
on
that.
attack roll.
Yeah, we needed that.
I'll take this disadvantage on attack roll.
Hey, 14. His stone
Hey!
misses. Hey,
You
look at
dodged.
that.
You dodged. He's not even moving on the ground.
I mean,
You hit me in the middle of a barn.
Clara, that's your turn.
Save
Okay.
him!
I'm
I
gonna
thought
sort of
that
like
was
snap my finger and then motion up, and I cast Levitate on Azrael, and he goes 20 feet straight up into the air out of hopefully the spears of the kobolds and everything.
20 feet is not too high. I feel
What?
for spears.
It's out of melee
It's
range.
pretty high.
Wait.
That's
20 foot
two-story.
hurts. I'm down. 20 foot hurt.
You have wings active. It lasts for a minute.
No.
He's floating you up so you can fly out if you chose to
Am I
reconsider
still
your life
alive,
choices.
though? Am I alive?
Yes,
Yeah,
you're
you've got-
alive.
you've
You're
got
alive.
2
Keep track
HP.
of your stats.
You have 2 hit points left.
It says on your character right there.
I get it. But
You
god damn it, when you have 2 hit points left, what are you feeling like?
I never
That's
have two
true.
points left 'cause I
can
don't
choose
jump
to
in the
live or you
middle.
can choose to die. I've
I'm
given you the
choosing to
option.
live,
He's-
god
he
damn
is
it. I'm
giving you
choosing
the
to fucking
option.
live and I have fucking wings. 20
Azrael,
feet in the air. I am floating. I am
You-
floating.
The downside is he is now floating in the air like a giant fucking pinata. For
No,
this
I am
house.
floating. And everything's blurry to me.
Let's
It's
go,
so
let's go.
blurry.
This
So
cultist's
blurry.
turn is up. You know, he's not so
blurry.
good at counting. He remembers something about three people being killed instead of all 5, but he doesn't really remember how many have been pushed onto the fire. So you know,
Yeah.
what's one more?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Nate.
You did this to yourself.
Motherfucker. You motherfucker.
What an eventful session.
From out of the night comes soaring a singular stone tossed by the kobold that is out of Vision's range.
Oh no.
That stone will collide with Azrael Sky.
Oh no.
You, like I said, fucking pinata.
I'm gonna give you a 50-50 shot here on this Hail Mary stone. Oh, you lucky dog! It takes away
Oh my
1
God.
hit point.
Oh god.
Oh my god. 1d2. That doesn't even exist.
I don't even know what hit points I have right now. Are
You have
kidding me?
1.
You have one.
Yeah.
That was
One
your
hit point.
50-50 shot. You were either gonna get killed or you were gonna get brought to 1 hit point. But you're not out of the woods yet because this kobold over here with his stone still gets a chance, and your fate is still.
If you're watching
yeah,
this
there you
right
go. There you go. You're lucky. You're lucky.
I almost don't want to say it, but
If you're watching my stream right now, this sip.
That one is for Azrael. What could possibly be the last sip that he ever gets to take?
Yep. Got it.
Okay. You hear some more commotion from off screen. You hear some more commotion from off screen. Nothing's happening. Bathin, it's your turn.
Oh god. All right. So
Yeah.
did you?
Make it real. God damn it.
Jesus
I'm fucking
Christ.
relying on you. God damn it, I'm relying on you motherfuckers.
you got 2 more kobolds that are gonna shoot you.
Damn it.
I'm trying to think here. The best case scenario, what to do. I'm not that high a level, so I don't think I could do it.
Kobolds
So,
don't have a lot of HP. You could probably kill one of the ones that hasn't acted yet before it throws its sling.
And to help you know, that's these 2 right here that haven't acted.
If you hover the turnover, you can tell which one is which.
But it's fuck. Wait, hold on. Range?
You're still inside though. You got to move up in the
60
wall.
feet?
I mean, you got plenty
I
of
know.
movement.
I know. I could dash and make it out there, but I'm looking at
Please don't.
my.
Are you
No,
are
please
you a
don't, please
warlock?
don't.
I
please
am a
don't.
Do
warlock.
you have ranged spells or not?
I do, but I'm trying to see if I have
walk
enough
in there.
range.
Do not walk in there.
Isn't Hellish Rebuke like 90 feet?
Somebody
Eldritch
burn this
Blast is
motherfucker.
120 feet.
Yeah, Eldritch Blast.
Burn
Yeah,
some
it's
shit.
120 feet.
Yeah,
I'm trying to save you, you asshole.
Come on top here.
Yeah, I'm gonna come up here. Let's get up there. Fucking damn it. Alright, which
Do
Which
not
two
move
was it?
my wings.
that one and that one?
Yep, those are the two that haven't taken their turn yet before Azrael's turn.
You probably should.
Well, I could cast Minor Illusion and make him look fucking visible in the sky.
That's not how
Hey,
minor
you know.
illusion works.
Oh,
Yeah,
true.
that's a
Monkey
stretch
could've
for minor illusion.
been- True. Fuck.
Just kill
Yeah,
one of them.
I guess-
Kill one of them.
I'm gonna have to, just fucking Eldritch Blast.
I tried to
Eldritch
myself.
Blast.
Yo, try to kill one
We
of the
just
guys.
now got past
There.
the that I jumped in there.
Eldritch Blast.
Now you're gonna figure the rest out. God damn it.
Alright, so,
Where's my
so to hit, so it's, alright, 1d20 plus.
Oh, the worst part is you're still paralyzed, so you're not flying
Where's
away
my
until
Walking
you
Dead
break your
playlist?
wisdom.
I need to find my Walking Dead playlist.
You gotta have a good roll in the next roll you do it. Aaron.
He's
I'm
got
serious.
he's got his inspiration still. That'll hit.
No! Okay, I
You
thought this did it.
motherfuckers.
No, Bath. Yeah.
Aaron, don't stop calling us out. This is all on you. 100%.
It is. It is.
Alright, so it takes 5 damage.
Which one was that? I guess it doesn't matter.
Take your lumps. Take your lumps.
Yeah, just,
That's what you get.
Yep. You
You-
blast. You blast one of them. Nice blast.
I guess that's it. That's all I can do.
Alright, good luck.
Such a good song.
Mm-hmm.
So you got 2 very important rolls coming up. One really important roll coming up.
Who's listening to my playlist on Steam?
You're gonna be the master of your own fate here. This other kobold left his sling at home. All he's got is a dagger. Azrael Sky, it is your turn. You are currently paralyzed, meaning you have to make a wisdom saving throw.
Use inspiration. Use your inspiration.
Fuck's sake, say it.
How do you know what that means?
I would
Just
recommend
using
using your
inspiration.
inspiration.
Son of a bitch. What does that mean?
Just say I use
It means you can roll.
I used inspiration.
Alright.
Roll
You get to
roll.
roll 2d20 and take the highest on the check.
Yep.
You get advantage of your
What's
wisdom.
Yeah, what's your
Alright.
wisdom? What's your wisdom modifier? Is it
Wisdom
plus
save.
1?
+1. His
Yeah,
wisdom
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 save.
save.
What's your wisdom save?
+1.
Yeah.
All
Alright,
right.
your wisdom save is +1. Okay.
You know,
So-
I thought that somebody that charged into the middle of the fray might have been a
But
little
no-
wiser, but I guess I was wrong.
Dude, I'm pissed. I'm fucking angry.
Well, you did this to yourself. Now save yourself.
Yeah.
Use that inspiration to save yourself.
you-
Roll the
Time out.
wisdom saving throw.
Time out.
Use the
Outside
use the charisma, man.
fucking lore. Would you not be pissed if somebody was?
I would,
Against
but
the
I
fire.
wouldn't jump in the middle of a
Yeah,
pack
Pallet-
of 15
hold
or
on.
20 people or more.
You have
Would you
+5
watch them
charisma.
burn?
Get your
Would you watch
charisma
them
out of
burn?
there.
Would you watch them burn?
I wouldn't,
Yes.
but I would try
I
to
would.
do them. He
With
would.
fucking popcorn if it
As
meant
well,
I
save,
didn't
save
run
yourself. Save yourself.
with
as well.
20 fucking people
Save yourself.
there.
All right.
Paladins have proficiency on wisdom saving throws, so you should add 2 to that.
Ooh, there you go.
Awesome.
So,
Although,
you
wait,
have
what's your
plus-
overall wisdom? Maybe he did already add 2 to that from his sheet.
Yes!
There you go. Both of those will break the paralyze. You're no longer paralyzed, and you can now disengage as your action.
fucking
Put
run!
it in your
Fly
mouth. What do I
away.
do now?
Fly to us! Fly to
Fly.
us!
You have a
Come here.
60-foot fly speed, get back to the wall.
He's just gonna stumble his ass through the wall.
Okay, I'm gonna fucking get out of there. I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm gonna need some clean pants after that one.
Dear God.
Are you gonna save the person that's gonna get burned?
No, they're burning. We're letting that bitch burn. They will
Oh,
die.
fuck
No!
that guy, man.
You know.
He's
I'm
going
not
back
doing
in.
this,
All right.
He gets back up and he flies.
We're gonna. I think we're gonna drop out of turn order here. I don't think we're gonna need this.
So
Please-
I jumped.
Please don't prove me wrong. I'm closing
not
the.
jump
Go
back
to
down.
Azrael.
I'm closing the turn order tracker. You got very lucky, my friend.
That was insane.
Um.
Please don't do this again.
Can I?
Again,
Is
the
there a
magic.
medicine check?
Again, the magically volumized. Why can't I that word enhanced? Thank you. The magically enhanced,
And biggened.
enlarged, engorged. The magically engorged voice swells through the night. Well, I suppose 4 is just as good as 3. I tell you what, because I'm feeling generous, we'll keep this last one for now. And if you reconsider, well, no, that was rather trivial. Throw him in. And she nods to the guard who tosses the last guy into the fire.
This. You're almost passed out in the fucking courtyard.
I jump on Ezreal and try to retain him.
Why?
Strength.
It's pronounced
Why
indignant.
did we?
Grapple him.
Why?
Grapple check.
It would be
Fucking,
strength.
he's got 1 HP.
I forget. Is it strength or dexterity or either for a grapple?
Either.
Oh,
Yeah.
I can
No,
use
it's
the
strength.
dex
Strength.
on
Why
the
would you
saving
allow
throw.
that?
Because
It's
he's
not saving throw.
because
You're
he's
rolling
trying to
for
grapple
damage.
you. Because I'm worried you're gonna fly off again if he doesn't grapple you.
Just grapple him, monk.
That's a plus. That's a 4 plus
Monk,
6.
why would you allow that?
A 10. Well, you have to contest with a 10. Azrael Sky, your strength modifier. Roll a d20 and add your
Oh
strength
god, I hope he
modifier.
gets a crit fail.
I roll 1d20. Baby. No!
Damn it.
All right, you are not grappled. Just in case you did want to fly off, you're not grappled. Monksters is not able to pin you down.
He's not
But,
able to pin me down, but I only fly to here and I ask, why?
I jump on him when I see him come up here.
Get back over there. Get back over there.
All I see is him coming towards the battlefield. I wanna
I
He's flying above the walls. Obviously, he's out of your
obviously
reach.
could not
Oh, he's
stop this
fine.
from happening.
Put his
This
hands
happened.
aside, Bjoren.
This
Wait
shit
him.
happened. I obviously cannot stop it from happening, but I'm very pissed. Why?
You're
we
also very
allow-
dead.
Why did we allow someone to get burned in that fire?
Well, whether it's your foolishness or your charisma, I'll tell you. In honor of
Pissed
Tiamat,
about this.
of course. Now, you best tend to your mill as it appears to be in a bit of trouble. And with a click of her fingers, prestidigitation, she puts the bonfire out. Oh, wrong button. Turn order is not back.
Initiative starts.
Fight,
Rush the
brother,
gate.
fight!
So I turn to Azrael and I look at him and go, that was the stupidest thing I've ever seen anyone do.
I yell. I just
Me?
run towards him. And I jump
Me?
on him. Like, just never do this again. You
This is
God.
me?
I'm not happy that they burned some people, but you can't just jump in the middle of
I tried
everybody
to
like that.
stop it.
You
I
didn't
tried
do
to stop
anything.
You
it.
tried to
useful.
kill
Right.
yourself, and you
You're
killed
right.
them in the
I tried
in
to
the
stop
process.
it, and y'all pulled me back.
All you did
She got
was kill
burned.
more of them.
No
I
one
didn't
took
kill
any
more of
damage.
them.
You
Same
did.
person that got
All
burned.
right.
We could
They
have.
got burned.
We had a chance to
I didn't
save
get
them.
more of them. The only person that was going to get burned got burned.
We might have had a shot at talking through all of this, but you just jumped in the middle and got everyone else killed.
No.
This
No.
doesn't make any sense.
No.
You were reckless. You endangered us all,
Because nobody should get burned.
and everybody inside.
Nobody should get burned.
Welcome to the way of the world,
Wow.
my friend.
Nobody should get burned.
All right.
Nobody deserves that.
So I mean,
You don't
just,
deserve it.
5
They don't
I'm-
deserve it.
got
I-
burned because
there's
of your
no,
actions.
he's not gonna
The
understand.
world is unfair.
Nobody deserves it.
You gotta deal with it.
You want to get burned?
I know it sucks, but you gotta deal with it.
Nobody deserves to get burned. They had kids. They had husbands.
Paladin,
So instead of
excuse
just
me for a second.
Yep.
Can you talk me through how you plan to save all 5 of them?
Ooh.
Okay, so
5.
There were 5 townsfolk out there before they all got burned.
You caused 5 people to die.
And 5
Instead of
people died
3.
today because of your recklessness.
Nobody.
You.
Should get
Deserves.
Ooh. Sorry. Keep going. This is just a really opportune time for me to ping something directly to Azrael. Continue.
Damn it! Straight toward me. Shit.
you
Nobody
not-
should get burned. Nobody should get burned ever.
I
think we should
understand, but
one-
there's better
I think we should
ways. There's
five-
better ways.
Nobody.
There's better
Ever.
ways
No.
to get our way than just jumping in like a
You
crazy
talk to them
maniac.
and tell me how there's better ways. You jump
Well,
down there right now. You
They're
jump down there.
dead because of you.
Why didn't?
This is not gonna work, guys. We just gotta keep going.
No.
Put our head down.
Because of
I
me.
agree
Because
with
of
you.
me. Tell me who could have saved them.
Did you save them?
Tier.
Did you have any
Could-
plan?
Could you have saved them? Could
We
you have
have
played a little
options.
song,
Now-
a little
Did
fucking
you-
ding ding dang dang to save them?
Did you see what they did to you? Do you think we could have done anything right now? We don't have the means to fight that kind of power.
Who could have saved them?
Well, we need to gather people if we want to save, and we gotta stay
Who
alive
could
if
have
we want to
saved
help.
them?
Why didn't you pray to your god to save them?
My God?
There you go. That's a good lineup. That's exactly what I was pinging him about.
Fucking Tyr?
Yeah.
Tyr's the god of war. He's the god of fucking action. He is the
And-
god of action. There could
Yeah.
not have been a savior right now for them, not by Tyr.
Your god of
Tier?
action.
Tyr would have smite them down, but now was not the moment.
Yet he did
Where
not.
were you? Where were you? Where were
Do you know what Tyr is
you?
also the god
Where was your god now?
Where is your god now?
Where's
Paladin?
your god now?
Jesus, I
I
drank
say
it.
that every day with like the people around me, but
Claire, what is Tyr the god of, in addition to?
Tyr is also the god of justice and punishing
Right.
wrongdoers.
yeah.
Those
But
people
you-
outside the gates have done wrong, haven't they?
Dude, there's so many people instantaneously.
So why don't we
That's
stop
wrong.
arguing amongst ourselves and go bring your wrath to the wrongdoers outside the gates? We know where their camp is. We know where the dragon eggs are.
Listen,
You listen. You have
do
not, a
not
word to
focus
say
on
right
me for killing them.
now. Don't you dare.
Do not focus on me. Those people should not have been done wrong.
It's
those
not a
people
matter.
should
It's
not
not a matter
happen,
right now.
but
It's not a
they
matter right
do.
now. We need to get moving. If we
Why
hope
are
to
we
stop-
why are we thinking about this now? After
If we-
they're dead?
If we hope
Should have
to
thought
stop
about
any
it
of this
before you
killing,
jumped in.
if we hope to stop any of this killing, we gotta get going, guys.
Pissed.
Ezreal needs healing. I mean, we can't go nowhere with Ezreal literally on the cusp of death.
You
There.
motherfuckers are on your own.
You're a paladin. Heal yourself.
I
Lay
walk
on
up.
Man.
hand.
I'm
I
gonna
walk-
heal myself.
wait,
You
wait.
motherfuckers
I
are on
walk
your
up-
own.
I
I'm
walk
fucking
up to
pissed
up to
at you
Escobar.
motherfuckers. I
I
am
walk up to
pissed at
Escobar.
all yous.
and I ask him, "Do you have an infirmary here?"
Well, I'm afraid that most of our beds are already taken up with townsfolk. I mean, of course, anything we have is yours.
We're looking for medicinal supplies, something to heal our
For who?
friend with.
Who the fuck are you trying to medicine?
You're not here. You can't hear this.
All of you, go out there.
So where's
Out, left, out, west. Go. Figure that shit out.
so
That black area, there's like a dark shit in front of me. Go. Don't worry about me.
Is Escobar telling me anything about medicine?
Do not
I didn't hear it. I
worry
didn't hear
about
it.
me. I did my job and failed. And
I
I'm mad.
I believe that Tarbaugh does have some emergency medical supplies he was saving. Perhaps. Well,
I am pissed.
I'm not sure he'll give them to one so foolish, but perhaps if you ask him more eloquently.
Thank you very much, Escobar. And then I start walking down. Where did he say I didn't hear him.
Tarbaugh,
properly.
the governor,
Okay, so
may have some emergency.
Tarba. I tell Monk about Mike stars.
Why? Wait,
by the way-
Wait, hold
By
on.
the way, I am kneeling. My sword is in the ground, and I am contemplating.
As I walk past Ezreal, I'm just gonna say, at least I killed a.
Don't
kobold.
talk to me.
So I walk through.
Don't talk to me.
Okay, Governor Tarbaugh.
I'm very angry. I'm
Hold it, before-
very
Governor Tarbaugh,
exhausted.
we
Look at my
need-
health pool. I'm
need-
very
Storm
fucking
in.
exhausted.
Go take a seat. and
Devin
have
and
a drink.
Tarba, we need
There's
some
a
medicinal
very big
supplies.
sword pointed in the dirt.
We
It's
need
just
some
me.
we need some medicinal supplies for the
So
for the
whatever
road
you're
and for our
doing,
party.
You're
We've
gonna do
been-
it without me.
We've been helping your town quite
And
a
I'm gonna
bit.
watch it.
I would hope that you might have something to help us on our way.
Well, I was saving these for the most dire of straits, but here, you may take them now. They're just a couple of potions that I was given. They're said to have quite wondrous healing properties. I've obviously never tried them myself. I hope that they're still good. And he hands you 2 small vials with kind of glinting red liquor inside of them.
So as soon as I get this, like thank you so much, Governor. And I turn around and I look for monsters.
Wait,
And I hand him a vial right away. I'm like, the governor gave me this. Take this one. I'll use the other one for Azrael. And then I
I was
walk
gonna say,
towards Azrael. And I give him the other vial.
Ezra,
was
you
gonna say
gonna accept
before-
that?
I go,
Yeah, I'll take it, I'll
before I
take
give it to him,
I'll
I hold it
take
in my
it.
hand. I hold it in my hand, and I tell Azrael, if I'm gonna give you this potion, you're gonna have to calm down
You do
and
not
try to follow the
understand.
party.
You do not understand my frustrations.
Listen, I understand very well. I'm not happy that they burned these people.
What is my
If you need-
frustrations?
You need. Are we having this discussion right now?
You tell me.
I'm not happy that they killed innocents. I'm not happy that they burned innocent people, children and women. But what did you expect to do out there by yourself? If I'm gonna give you this, I expect you not to waste it again. So I
I will
hand him the potion. I
I
hand
would
the potion.
not allow
I go. You don't need
I
to
would
tell me. You
not
don't need to tell me.
allow
I'll trust you on this, but
to
don't
burn
do this
innocent
again.
people.
And I give him the potion.
I would not allow it.
All right. So Ezreal has the potion. Did you just a quick out of game question? Doesn't lay on hands allow him to heal
Yes, I
Yes,
have
it
lay on
does.
hands.
anybody, including himself?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure.
Oh my
do
god.
you want me to? Do you want me to?
No,
Yes.
I was just wondering.
I'm
I was
not
just wondering.
happy.
You have 1 HP.
Yes, I can
What's
heal
your
myself.
wisdom?
I can
What's
heal
your
you. I can.
wisdom? Anyways,
All
let's
right.
go.
Okay. So
I walk
Ezreal.
back towards Monk.
Yeah, Ezreal seems like he's pretty troubled. Maybe
Frustrated. I'm
we'll give him a
very
little bit of
frustrated.
space here.
I'm very frustrated at Ezreal, and I walk back to Monk.
Yeah, yeah. I'm not happy right now. Leave me
Just
alone.
standing there, just
Motherfucker.
standing there, drinking.
I give my pipe to Monksters.
I just fucking jumped in.
I
Is that-
happily
Fuck all these
Enjoy.
motherfuckers, and everybody said, "You're an idiot." I'm pissed.
So I walk outside a little bit, and I go, Clara, Ezreal, should we get going?
Oh, this is a good song. God damn, this is a good song.
And then I scream again, Clara, Ezreal, you guys want to get going?
Where are we heading out?
Give me time.
We're heading towards the northeast. I think. One second, let me just make sure.
Northwest.
Northwest, yeah.
Northwest.
I just wanted to make sure. in my
Are we
notes.
going through the tunnel or the
Yeah,
cells?
we're going through the tunnel.
Okay.
That's what we're.
I
Huff and
figured,
puff, dwarf. Running down the stairs. Of course, I have another mission. Adventurers, wait.
Escobar.
They did mention something about a mill, didn't they?
Escobar.
The
That's like the best dwarf name ever.
mill. Our town's mill. It looks like it's trying to be set on fire. If it burns, we'll lose our stockpile of flour, and we won't be able to grind anymore for months. We'll be defenseless. The town will perish for certain. Please, I will rally a troop force, but you must strike out as quick as you can.
Where's this mill from here?
The mill, as he shows you a handy map of the town,
Ooh,
can be found in the southwest corner of town.
isn't that Sutton? We could walk out from the exit here and then just follow the path towards our goal on the way.
We need to get rid of the problem at hand.
That's I think that right now would be you, Azrael. I'm
Problem at hand is outside the
I'm
gate.
joking. Yeah.
Well,
Well,
mill,
they turned the fire off, so we can't see
The-
anything out there right now.
the mill is to the southwest, and we need to go to the northwest to
The-
their camp.
The
You
northwest.
want to do the detour?
Why are you going there? You can't leave us in our hour of need.
If you want us to turn off that
We-
mill fire, we'll need to start to get going. Do you think you guys can defend yourselves in here?
I'll rally a defense force to follow you. They should be there within 15 minutes, but sorry, they'll be but 15 minutes behind you.
I'll
Where
give you vision.
is
I'll
our
give you vision on the,
mage?
I'll give you
Alright.
vision on the front gate, so I run up there. Oops. And you know what I'm about to do, because I didn't do it the whole game, so I'm about to do a bunch of it. So I walk up to here, and then I cast some bonfires.
Of course you do.
I want them to have some vision for the upcoming people.
Where is our mage?
Right
We don't
beside
have-
you.
We don't have a mage. I don't know what you're talking about.
The wizard.
So wait,
where are you
so
where are you
range
putting your
60 feet,
bonfires?
60
Clara!
feet, so
What do you need?
I'll drop one down here, right here.
Okay.
And one here, just so we get like vision on the front gate, and then depending on what I see, I just want to make sure I don't put it on something else that's already there. Because if I remember correctly, because I got to remember a bit of how the camp is made, so I'm guessing like there's the bonfire over there. Can I turn the bonfire back on
You
over
have
here?
no idea. What? It's all black, man. What the fuck are you doing?
We've just been there like 10 minutes ago.
Goodness,
It shouldn't be black anymore.
So
we all
if I
know this
remember
stuff.
correctly, I tried to
They
drop the
turned out the
bonfire,
it's 1 a.m. here.
and I turned the bonfire back on over there. Or,
Yeah.
wait, it was right there.
Yeah. Let's see.
All right, I can't just let you draw infinite fires. So this is your last one. Are you certain that's
Okay.
where you want to put it?
Well, I just wanted to see where the bonfire was. Wait,
It's
you guys remember-
cantrip. He can like.
it is a cantrip.
The bonfire is about right here.
Right here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, right there. It's 60 feet my range.
Why is it so black? I jumped in the middle of that shit. It shouldn't be black.
Because they
You don't have any lightning.
she turned off the giant campfire with a snap of her fingers.
Now I'm trying to turn it back on.
That
Yeah.
seems
I wanna-
like a great idea. Like, why wouldn't you just piss off the person that?
What's up?
Oh, look who's there!
And then I start walking back down.
Oh, hold on a second. Before you do,
Yep,
Okay.
you started something you shouldn't have.
before you do,
Well,
just because it's not quite 10:30 yet. We got 18 more minutes. Why not?
Sure.
Why not use another spell? I got a whole bunch of them in here.
prestidigitation. She turns it back off, and then we're
I
done.
don't. What?
Oh, no.
I've heard that tonight. Good
I
job.
swear- You're gonna pull out like polymorph and fucking morph your ass into like a chipmunk or something.
I thought they had left. That's my fault, boys.
Nope.
What is this? And what is the range on it? Yeah,
It's like
that.
5
Uh-oh.
minutes. 5 minutes live.
I'm about to get burned.
Something.
You're about to die.
Let me tell you a
I'm
little
not gonna
something
die.
about what we call a spiritual weapon.
Oh god.
What is that?
How something is gonna hurt you?
A spiritual weapon is something that can be summoned as a spell. You create a floating spiritual weapon within range that lasts for the duration or until you cast the spell again. When you cast the spell, you make a melee spell attack against a creature within 5 feet of the weapon. On hit, the target takes force damage equal to 1d8 plus your spellcasting modifier. As a bonus action on your turn, you can move the weapon and repeat the attack. The weapon can take whatever form you choose. In this case, it's going to take the form of a large claymore that's going to be directly above your head, falling down in kind of an interesting sort of show of force. So it's going to be striking out against. What's your armor class?
27. Let me check.
No, it ain't.
14.
Yeah, I don't think that's right.
My asshole.
14.
Melee spell attack for her. That is going to be.
Damn it! I should have known. I thought they left.
A 22. Hey, So you're gonna take.
You're gonna waste.
Oh,
my
look! You
potion.
take 14 damage.
Fork down. No.
Oh!
Wouldn't it, doesn't it actually get a bonus of like a surprise because it's above him? You can't see it.
Fucking Chance is not on our team.
I mean,
He
No,
is
no.
not.
I think
That's twice
I
now.
think I've proved my point. And actually, she kind of calls out. You know, I think I've proven my point, but in case it's not quite clear, I expect you not to trifle with me again. Snaps her fingers, and yet again your bonfire. All of them. All three of them.
yep. Total darkness again.
Go out. Total darkness. It's back.
Yeah, I should have just left those up. All right. Well,
you
All
got
right.
slapped.
I start slinking back slowly, just sad about what just happened.
I just slowly
All
walk
right.
towards
See?
Bjoren
Stop.
and offer
Should've
my
been
flask
me.
without the words.
Stop.
Just offer the flask.
When I drink, I drink.
Black
I
to the
drink.
left is no. We gotta figure some shit out
Just pat him in the back. Just go back.
the next time.
Yeah, Ezreal, you gonna drink that potion? Because if not, I'll take it back.
I mean, I'll drink it. What's the potion do?
1d4
It's
plus
a-
4.
Place
It's a healing potion.
What's the number?
I believe you're right. 1d4 plus 4 sounds correct.
Let me just do it. 1.
Or is it plus 4? I'm not sure.
Potion
One,
of
three,
healing.
Plus
No, that's prayer of
one.
healing. Potion of healing.
Let's see what I got.
2d4 plus 2.
3.
actually.
I get 3 health.
Roll another d4.
What?
Roll
It's
another
two-
d4.
It's 2d4
Plus
plus
2.
2.
So if you're on the d4 plus 1,
So, yeah.
we're gonna.
Yeah, do another. Roll another 1d4 plus
So
1.
that's 3.
One.
So
5.
So that's 3, 4. That's 4.
4.
he gains 5 health. He gets 5 health.
So you go back up to 6.
You now have 6 health.
6 health. Hell yeah.
Okay, so I'll go back next to Monk.
I do still think that you've got some hit points
Lay
left in
on
your
hands?
pool though for lay on hands, if that is
Yeah.
required.
I do. I do have lay on hands. If we're
Might
taking
want to
that,
heal yourself.
if we're gonna do that, I'm gonna let myself have a lay on hands.
Well, it appears that the time is of the essence, and we're going to end the session as
Yes.
we head out to the mill. So, if you want to heal, now would be a good time to do it, so we don't forget next time.
Are we gonna take a short break soon?
Unfortunately,
We just did.
We just did.
Yeah. Before you decided you were going to be a
I did not
Paralyzed.
hear that.
air
We took a
pinata.
break,
Took a
and
short
then
break.
you jumped out.
I
So
did
I
not
asked-
hear that. If you're gonna take another short break,
Is
If
there
we're
time
not
to
gonna
take
take
a
We,
break? I don't
we
think
do
there's
not
time.
have the time for
Gotta
another
go,
short
man.
We
break.
don't have another. Yeah, we don't have the time.
Monsters.
You're
Is there a chance I can
then
get that potion back?
save this health.
Oh yeah, it's all
And then
yours.
I
All
start
right,
laughing.
wait. Let me deplete this. Time out.
Should I drink the potion right now?
I would
Yeah,
deplete
take
this
it.
20.
I want
So-
you at your best. That's
I
all
would
So
I
I
deplete
ju-
this 20.
What's up?
you're going to use your lay on hands pool?
I'm laying the hands.
Laying it on the
I'm gonna-
hands. All right,
I'm
there we
gonna
go.
drink a potion also.
We're back up.
So if anybody else wants my
Mhm.
lay on hands,
Too bad!
4.
Just remember those poor, innocent people.
I
that,
healed for 8, so I'm back up.
the next time.
All right, so we have an urgent call to action. Yet again, of course, there's always another urgent call to action. To go and rescue the mill, and that's where we're going to end the session for tonight.
That works.
Ooh.
So, guys, thank you very much for those that are watching. Thank you for tuning in. That was, whew, that was a bit of a roller coaster. We were all over the place there.
Jesus Christ.
I
Oh.
appreciate that the dungeon master had to work a little bit.
I mean, I did not pull any punches. Well, I pulled one. I pulled one
You
punch
put
with
it-
that
I was
kobold.
about to say,
I
Okay,
heard.
if we had
punch.
all got initiative first in the order, I could have seen us winning that fight.
Yeah, sure,
Yeah.
maybe.
If I had full tactical control over everybody on the
I
field,
mean,
I
and
have
we all had first
nothing.
initiative.
Everybody roll
And all the
damage.
enemies grouped up, and all of the spells that you cast actually
Hey.
stuck.
Hey,
There's
Nick,
a lot of.
At the start, they were grouped up enough.
Aaron, what's up?
All right.
I owe somebody a VR chat. Are you coming with?
There's the fucking way, dude.
Stream.
They,
Thanks for joining the stream. Have a good night. We'll see you guys soon.
Thank you all.
Good
Thank
play.
you all.
Thank you.